everybody! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to stream! Hi! Hi, Strange Dragon! Welcome to stream! How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day! Welcome! Gilster, hi! Welcome! How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome, welcome, welcome! We're gonna play some more great Ace Attorney Chronicles today! Are y'all excited? We're gonna investigate the pawn shop some more today as well. Yes, and I've decided I'm just not gonna censor out when the guy puts the gun near his head, because I'm just like, it's too tiring to try to watch for him to do that every time. And I'm just like, well, if people are gonna get offended or upset, I guess it's just gonna happen either way. So like, warning, trigger warning today. Trigger warning today. The pawnbroker likes to be bad. Yeah. I just had dinner and I'm feeling satisfied. Ooh, what'd you have for dinner? I hope you had a good one. Oh, wait, I mean, you said you had a good one, but welcome in, everybody. We're just gonna jump straight into it. We're just gonna jump straight into game now. The adventure of the unspeakable story. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's right. Yes, we just came across Gina here, and she was trying to like turn in some stuff, and it turned out that the stuff that she got from the pawnbroker wasn't hers, and it belonged to this very well-dressed Englishman. And we were gonna talk to you about why did you steal? Why you stealing? Why you stealing? I have nothing to present you. Oh, I can examine the British man. Let us examine the British man, the JoJo Bizarre's Adventure character. Souls, hi, welcome to stream. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Picture postcard gentleman. Yes, let's talk to the picture postcard gentleman. Oh my goodness, thank you for the hydrate. Welcome in, Cam. Welcome in, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I made a sandwich with pepperoni and kimchi. Ooh, pepperoni sounds good. I don't like kimchi personally, but my hubby likes that a lot. Yes, the Speedwagon copycat. Yes, this is whitewash Speedwagon. This is Speedwagon. We have Speedwagon at home. Great value, Speedwagon. Excuse me, but who are you? One would expect the inquirer to introduce himself first. Though clearly you are not British, so perhaps our ways are foreign to you. Oh, sorry, yes, we're from the Empire of Japan. We're studying here. Oh yes, Japan. I've heard talk of the place. What are you doing? What was that? Its inhabitants live on some fiery brown-colored soup, dressed up and with exotic spices. Wait, what? Soup? Wait, what? Space Jam? Yeah, he doing a Space Jam dance? Maybe that's what that was. You might be thinking of somewhere else. And what was that theatrical gesticulation about? Perhaps, anyways, if you were a gentleman, sir, you offer your own name first before inquiring after the name of another. That's in anime so much. That's always in anime. It makes me think that it's a thing often in Japanese culture. Oh yes, I'm Ryunosuke Naruto. I am a lawyer. Well, a student of law, really. Oh, Boba! Hold on, Boba's here. Boba! Boba, baby, hi. Oh, go. Okay, sorry, I had to pet Boba. Keeping cool and awesomeness and coolness. Pixie, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you're here too, souls. I'm glad you're here too. I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Sasato Mikotoba. I am not Mr. Naruto's assistant. I see. My name is Benedict. Yes, Eggert Benedict. Eggs Benedict? Eggs Benedict over here. That's a dish, sir, not a name. Who are you trying to fool? What is this? What is this? The names that they made up in Pokemon? what was Ash's name in that one episode? Wasn't it like Ketchup something? Enchanté. He's so refined in how he holds himself and how he speaks, but the name is Suspicious. Suspicious. He's sus. Now to the matter at hand. MatterX, hi, welcome to stream. How are you doing today? Oh yeah, it was Tom Ado. Do y'all remember that one episode of Pokemon? It was like Gen 1 Pokemon, and they had this episode where they all took like disguised names. In the English version, Ash's was Tom Ado. Now to the matter at hand. Yeah! Oh man, this guy's got the moves. My overcoat. Return it at once to someone with the style to carry it off. Every move wait. I don't. Oh, I wasn't ready to do your accent today. Hold up. Every move he makes, every breath he takes, I can't stand watching him. I'll be watching you. I can't stand watching him. Yeah, there we go. I got it now. So, let this be an end to the matter. And thank you for your custom, Mr. Egbert Benedict, sir. With such reasonable rates of interest, I may even decide to come back. Ooh, bless you. Hubby's got allergies. This is why I hate grown-ups. Just cause I'm a diver, everyone thinks that it makes me a liar. And the contents of the coat pockets, if you please, broker. Oh, she still has them, doesn't she? Oh, no. But of course, sir. Here is the disc for you. Just this one. Oh, there was more? Oh, crap, there is more. She still has it, Cheetah! Ordered, sir. I was expecting another, that is, I deposited another. What if she's already, like, out the door, like, legging it down the street? She's like... Oh, stream says bless you. Attempting to finish another book in my backlog? Nice! You keep reading. It's good for you. It's good for your brain. Another disc? Oh dear. I regret to inform you, sir, that what was deposited with me was merely the overcoat. The disc happened to be in one of the pockets, but I was completely unaware of it until now. So, Gunnerling, you're hiding more of what's rightfully mine, are you? Says who, huh? I don't know nothing about it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Very well. Is he gonna take her to court? Oh no. Then I shall bid you farewell. Say goodbye to style. Wait a minute, that disc is mine. What? Oh, they fight! Oh no! What do you think you're doing, you little tramp? You've drawn blood, you filthy animal. Oh my! Yes, there's blood on the disc. It's because of all those sharp little bumps. The man must have scratched his finger on them. I found it first, all right. I mean, it belonged to me, old man. So you're not having it? Or you take it. Me? If I hang on to it, they'll have it off me again, so you keep hold of it. Miss Lestrade, why is this disc so important to her? Miss Lestrade, please! Swift, hi! Welcome to stream! Thought I'd stop by before I got to work. Oh, that's nice of you. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. It's nice to see you. I appreciate it a bunch. I hope you have a good day at work. How's your day going so far? You there, in the black livery. Hand that disc to me at once, please. No, don't. He's lying. Grown-ups are all liars. What do I do now? How am I going to resolve this? Okay. If it really was your disc, what's on it? That's what I would ask. GTA, hi! Welcome to stream. Hello. It's going pretty well. It'll be a good day because it's my Friday. Yay! Your Friday is actually on Friday. Yay! Okay, let's see here. So, can okay, I can examine. Look at Mr. Windybank, watching diligently over his shop. There are still so many things I'm curious about, but somehow I don't really feel like this is the right time to be browsing. Is that the game saying no, not that? Calming the fraught situation must be our first priority. And I'm fairly certain that we can find just the great thing we need among the articles here in the shop. Well, that's what I was trying to do, game. Game, that's what I was trying to do. Excuse me, game. That's what I was trying to do. Jeez. Game's like, no. And I'm like, but. And the game's like, do this instead. Okay. Okay, Gina. Give me the business. Tell me the tea. Spill the tea, sis. Wow, Miss Lestrade is really looking daggers at that mysterious gentleman. We need to do something to calm things down before she loses control and attacks him again. She like me for real. She like a wild raccoon. She like me for real. Let's see here. What we got going on? Wait, Sholmes, what are you... Sholmes, what are you doing? Sholmes? Mr. Sholmes? What are you examining with such keen interest there? Everybody's fighting and arguing on one side of the pawn shop right now, and Sholmes is like, ooh, look at the picture. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, ooh. As you enjoy a bar of caramel, I see. Wait, he's eating caramel? Oh no, are you depressed again? Oh no, crap. Not now, Sholmes. We can't handle this right now. So, you found me at last, Mr. Naruhodo. Sorry? After that young pickpocket sent me on my way, I was forced to lurk in the shadows. Cruelly ostracized as the rest of you partook in the jovial atmosphere of fellowship. Aww, he's feeling left out. Aww, baby man, no. Working 12 hours can be wearing, but I am looking forward to time off. Yay! I hope you enjoy your time off. Oh my gosh, 12-hour shifts are no joke. I used to do a couple of those back when I worked a regular, normal job. I had nothing to occupy my mind, but I was too ashamed to let society see what a downfall had done to me. So, feigning mocking interest, I pretended to examine the tedious trinkets in this desolate place. Whilst, as you shrewdly observed, gnawing on the only friend I have left, this 7% solution of caramel. Ooh, that looks good. Wait, you have your own brand of caramel? Oh, gimme! Gimme, I want to know on that! Pray, do you claim to understand the depths of my despair, Mr. Naruhodo? But how could you? No, Sholmes, it's okay. We're friends, bro. When I said you should go about your way, I was just like focused on the investigation. It's not you. It's me. I'm sorry. I was so lonely, so desperately lonely. Oh, do you need a hug? Come here. Come here. Let Pixie hug you. It's gonna be okay. Here. There you go. I kiss you on the forehead. You're okay now. It's okay. Don't cry. Oh, he's lonely, guys. He's so desperately lonely. Look at him. Don't you want to hug him? He's opened up for a hug right now. Then why on earth didn't you rejoin the conversation? Yeah, if you're lonely, just come back. Things have gone from bad to worse here, you know. Yes, I overheard much of your conversation. Or rather, in my craving for human contact, my ears devoured every word that was ever uttered. You really were sad, weren't you? Oh, poor little show me boy. He needs the huggy wuggies. Poor Mr. Sasato and me are both crying. Poor Mr. Sholmes, I feel simply awful for you. look, both me and Sasato are just like, poor Sholmes. Sorry, I didn't mean to cover you with my tail there, Sasato. Poor Sholmes. This needs to be the thumbnail. This needs to be the thumbnail. Yes, same. We need our favorite detective. Yes, he's a good boy. It would seem that my inferences are correct. Oh, surely you're not about to tell us that you've solved the entire case once again? That was very quick, Sholmes. My dear madam, sometimes I wonder, were my genius for the deduction to be commoditized? Commoditized? I don't know how that word was supposed to be read. How much could I pawn for it? It seems Mr. Sholmes has had another one of his flashes of inspiration. But who knows if it will help resolve the situation between Miss Lestrade and the mysterious gentleman. What's the right thing to do here? Well, I mean, I haven't talked to the guy yet. Can I leave it for now? Let me do a save. I wanted to talk to the guy a little bit more, but I don't know if I can. Let's just go ahead with his deduction. I want to see what he has to say. Let's go. Let's listen to the deduction. Yes, it's the dance of deduction time. Let's go. Well, Miss Lestrade, it would appear you find yourself in somewhat of a predicament. Where in the blue blazes have you been, eh? Pardon? When a lady's in trouble, a true gent's supposed to be there to help right away, not on later. Oh my gosh, he's got destroyed. Gina, you destroyed the man. Calm down. Harsh. Harsh. Misla, hi. Welcome to stream. How are you doing today? How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. And who, pray tell, are you? Mr. Egbert Benedict, you have, in my eyes, a veritably encyclopedic array of curiosities about your person. Nevertheless, there are two immovable conclusions which I have drawn. I beg your pardon. The first is this. The true reason for your visit to this pawnbrokery today is something you have not yet revealed. Ugh. And the second is this. A considerable crime is in contemplation, one you will orchestrate with an intent to steal a vast sum of money. Well, Mr. Benedict, what say you to my deductions? Oh! He's turned as white as a hard-boiled egg. Oh, snap. Is Sholmes actually on the money today? It would seem that once again, Mr. Sholmes has made a flawless deduction. Just who do you think you are, sir? Ah, yes, as I had hoped. That is precisely the pained expression I was looking for. Get him, Sholmes, get him! So, shall we begin? The time has come for yet another Herlock Sholmes Logic and Reasoning Spectacular. Let's go, Sholmes. Let's go, boy. The game is afoot! First of all, we must ask ourselves on what business you ventured to this pawnbrokery today. You claim to have followed this pickpocket here, having had the redemption ticket stolen from you on the street. Get him, get him, get him, yeah. Tired, but yay, Friday. Yay, Friday! TGIF! But
That is most certainly a lie. The real truth is something quite different. As revealed by that which you hold in your hand.
Wait, is that a circus ad from earlier?
Yes, what brought you to this shop in the first place is the staff recruitment flyer. That piece of paper in which your hand is a staff wanted advertisement for this very shop. Yet even the most unobservant would soon realize that a man of your appearance has no need for such employ. In other words, there is some ulterior motive for your actions.
He's got the cane. Hey, that doesn't have your initials on it, Mr. Egbert Benedict. Unless your real initials are AG. Ooh.
That cane of which you unwittingly clutch in your person exhibits an uncontrollable contradiction. What utter rot! I've had this cane for years.
Has he? Has he? Has he really?
The contradiction of which I speak is, of course, the missing ferrule.
Ferrule? What's a ferrule? The heck is a ferrule? I gotta Google this. What is a ferrule? The heck? Let me Google this, guys. I want to know what a ferrule is. Ferrule. Ferrule. What is a ferrule? A ferrule. Oh, is that like the end of the... Oh, it's like the end of the cane. Interesting. Okay. Is that like a little bumpy thingy at the end of the cane? I see. Okay, cool. All right. It's a little end thingy for the cane. I learned something new today. Moon Miss, hi! Welcome to stream.
The contradiction of which I speak is, of course, the missing ferrule. The end of any walking cane would be terminated with a metal ferrule to protect the wooden tip. And yet, a detailed analysis shows the wooden tip of this stick to be utterly bare. Therefore, there's only one conclusion. The rod that you hold in your hand, which appears to be a walking cane, is in fact no cane at all.
Uh-oh, he mad? Uh-oh.
You recoil, sir. Is something wrong? I...
Get him, Sholmes.
And in your recoiling, you inadvertently facilitate the answer to the next conundrum to present itself. Namely, what is the truth behind this rod you bear?
He says nothing. He says nothing. He's sassy.
Yes, your reaction betrays the truth. The handle which you evidently would like to conceal is the key to understanding this riddle, you see. From the moment I saw it, my suspicions were aroused. What walking cane demands such a stout handle, mused I? But of course, as I said, this is no walking cane. No, that rod.
Oh, it's a shovel! It's part of a shovel!
It's the broken handle of a shovel.
I can see why he would think that.
Are you insane?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. But aren't we all?
And now, having determined this undeniable truth, the conclusion is clear. Your true motive for coming here was to take an employment in this establishment in order to excavate the ground beneath these premises. What a calculated crime you have conceived, sir. A wickedly calculated crime.
I don't know. To tunnel underneath the pawnbrokery. Ah, yes. You know how long that would take. Where's he gonna tunnel from, Sholmes? Not sure about that one, sir.
Now, Mr. Benedict, let us continue.
Oh my gosh, it's continuing? Holy crap.
For we must expose the details of this elaborate crime you have in the planning.
Blah, 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 blah.
This is utterly absurd. You suggest that I, a gentleman, intend to excavate the ground beneath this pawnbrokery with a broken shovel? What on earth do you propose I could expect to find there? Some long-forgotten treasure, I suppose? Say, for such a fanciful theory...
Oh, why am I doing an English accent for you now? I don't know.
Say, for such a fanciful theory, what possible reason could I have for to do as you say? Oh, but there's ample reason. As you are only all too well, Mr. Benedict.
What's he looking at? What's he looking at?
Ah, your furtive glance is more telling than I could have helped.
What?
What? Let us consider what would motivate a man to infiltrate a shop such as this and covertly dig beneath its floor.
Money? Money. Money's a good motivator.
The answer is revealed by the console notice on the counter.
I gotta sneeze. Hey! Freaking allergies, guys. Ugh.
The answer is revealed by the console notice on the counter to which your eyes are inadvertently drawn.
What if he's looking at the gun? Allergy season been hitting me hard, y'all. Anthony, hi! Welcome to stream. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. Let me take a sip of water, guys. I just sneezed a bunch. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, thank you for the bless you. Thank you, Tasu. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Also, hi, Tasu. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. We're playing some more great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Right now, we're doing a dance of deduction. Doggy picture! Look, guys, doggy picture. Do you see it in the corner?
This letter gives notice of public works to be carried out in the local area. And according to the enclosed plan of the upcoming sewage works, beneath this shop runs a sewer that adjoins another, one that runs under the bank on the opposite side of the road.
Wait, is he suggesting that he wants to dig through the pawnbrokery to get to the bank? I mean, that would make some sense, I suppose.
This madness has entered the sewers now, has it? By excavating the ground beneath our feet, you would gain access to the waterway that flows in very close proximity to the great vault of the financial institution opposite. What are you... In summary, sir, you devised a master plan to pull off an elaborate bank robbery by dint of the underground tunnels. My master plan? Which brings us at last to the final chapter of this lurid scheme. With what plunder did the thief hope to make off from,
oh my gosh, that's a hard sentence to read.
With what plunder did the thief hope to make off from the underground vault in the bank? Are you quite serious?
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I shall do that right now.
Having consulted with a Scotland Yard some days ago, I happen to know the answer. But naturally, the answer is no secret to you, is it, Mr. Benedict? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Uh-huh, sure, bet.
Allow me to present a rather interesting piece of evidence. You see, this picture postcard tells us all we need to know. A postcard of the Great Exhibition? I'm afraid you've quite lost me. Currently, in the final stages of preparation, the Great Exhibition will soon be underway. And the government has provided extra funds to complete its centerpiece, the Crystal Tower. Funds that currently sit in the vault in the bank on the other side of this road. Arden? Yes, the considerable crime you have been contemplating.
What if he didn't know about that until now, and now he's planning to go after it now?
is the theft of that of which sits in the vault of that bank, the special reserve funds for the great exhibition. Why is it so hard to read that word? When you see it, you want to say exhibit. Of course, that is top secret police information, so keep it under your hat, please.
You can't just do that, Sholmes. You just exposed that. Sholmes, no! What have you done? That's top secret information. Don't tell anybody. No, Sholmes, what have you done?
Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this pawnbroking puzzle.
Yay! Okay, let's fix it. Mr. Sholmes?
Well, Mr. Nardo, an impressively upbeat deduction for a detective racked with loneliness. Would you not agree?
Was it true what you said about the bank over the road and what it has in its vault?
Indeed, though few of
oh my gosh, I can't read today.
Though few know of its existence, it is one of the government's most closely guarded secrets. Gregson told me in the strictest confidence.
I bet he regrets that. I bet he's like, why did I do that? That was dumb. Why I should have told him. He loves spilling tea. But you just announced it to everyone here. Rather loudly, in fact. Oh, no. No. Shh. No, he was happy. No, don't point out the himbo's mistake. No. And if it's such a big secret, how would Mr. Benedict have come to find out about it?
There can be but one explanation for that. Clearly, it is because the man is a criminal.
Ah, yes, and criminals just know these things. They just know where the money is at all times. Sholmes. Aw, it's a good thing you're so pretty. You got no brain under that hat, do you? But what if he didn't know anything about the money in the vault? If he is a criminal, as you said, then buying a brand new shovel is sure to be the first thing he does now that you've revealed the secret.
Oh.
Oh. Or if he doesn't, maybe Mr. Winniebank will. He already has plenty of shovels here, after all. You have just exposed the entire operation, sir.
Oh, my life, I assure you I am not so unscrupulous. Well, hopefully this has taught you a valuable lesson. Sensitive information must be handled with the utmost of care.
Why are you saying that to me? Why are you saying that to me? Are you deflecting again?
One can never be sure that someone privy to secrets won't disclose them, but once the word is out, it's out.
Sholmes basically just said, hey, don't tell me a secret if you don't want it exposed, okay? So it's our fault for expecting something other than that. I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard I'm crying over here. Perhaps I'll think twice before confiding in you next time, Mr. Sholmes. Oh my god. Sholmes is that friend that you're like, hey, I have a crush on Susie. And he's like, you have a crush on Susie? Everyone! Mark has a crush on Susie! Who would have thought? And everybody in the cafeteria is just like, oh, okay.
An excellent idea, Mr. Nardo, an excellent idea.
I'm glad you're laughing about it now. I'm glad you're not, it's not gonna be a laughing matter for long. Well then, Mr. Naruto, you know what to do, I'm sure. Yes, let's listen to the great deduction again and see if we can massage it into shape. I thought that was her talking for a second because she was moving. I was like, wait, am I doing the wrong voice?
Very well then, let us start once more from the beginning. Of Herlock Sholmes' magnificent logic and reasoning spectacular. Let's go again, buddy. Okay. Here we go. Course correction time. Hold it, Mr. Sholmes. I love how, like, Sholmes is like, I know the answer is this. And then we're like, no. Come on, buddy. It's over this way. Just move him over this way. It's okay. We'll make him think it's his answer and he'll feel better about it. Okay, we must ask ourselves, of what business you ventured to this pawnbrokery today? Let me do a save here. Okay, you. Follow this pickpocket here, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. But that is most certainly a lie. The real truth is, okay, yes. Okay. Wait, was I supposed to click on that? Wait, wait, go back. Oh, no. Was I supposed to click on the exclamation mark? Maybe I was. And when you brought it... Oh, no, wait. It's the question marks that I have to click on. Yes, here we go. So now here's the first part. Oh, let me move in the middle here. Let me move to the middle here. Hold up. Let me just move to the middle. I think this was the button. No, that's the wrong button. Was it this one? There we go. There's the button. Okay. So, by Mr. Sholmes' reasoning... Mr. Benedict came here in order to apply for a job so he could dig down through the floor. Yes, in an attempt to tunnel into the sewers to gain access to the money in the vault of the bank across the road. But he wouldn't get very far with a broken shovel, would he? No, I think it's fair to say his motives lie elsewhere. Hold on, I got a burp. Okay, sorry. I was holding in a burp, and it's really hard to read lines when you're holding in a burp. Who would have thought? No, I think it's fair to say his motives lie elsewhere. The question is where? What did bring Mr. Benedict here at this particular point in time? Okay, let's move back to the side. Back to the side. Cha-cha, real smooth. Oh, wait, that's not the right place. We need right here. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. Let me fix my toggle so that I move to the right places real quick. Hold on. I gotta record this position. Let's see. This is move right. Right? Yeah, this is move right. And then move middle is this position here. There we go. Okay, now we should be all set up. So now we should be able to go right, middle, and left. Yep, okay. There we go. Fixed it. Okay, thanks for waiting there, guys. Whoops. Guess what brought you to this shop in the first place was a staff recruitment flyer. Okay, what else could it be? Is it the hat? Oh my god, that big old hat? I don't know. It could be the hat. Let's see, what else we got to look at here? Let's see. There's the cane. Well, the cane is in the hand too. Oh, wait, hold up. There's something on the backside. Is this a note from Gina? Ooh, scribbled writing. What's that? Ooh, whoa, what's that? Move to the middle. Time to move to the middle. Move to the middle. There we go. Oh! Look at all the scribbled notes on the back of the flyer here. I don't believe it. What is it? Listen to what it says. Name, Gina Lestrade. Height, 5'2". Green cap, scruffy waistcoat, grubby white shirt, blue satchel, ragged. It's a detailed description of Mr. Lestrade. Goodness! There's even a sketch of her, hat and all. Although, if he showed it to her, she'd fire that smoke grenade launcher in his face for sure. And look, the details of this shop have been written down here too. Winnie Banks Pawnbrokery, Baker Street, redemption deadline, 15th April, which is today's date. Why would Mr. Benedict have all that information scrawled on the back of that piece of paper? Because it's not his thing. It's not his thing. Oh my god. It's not his stuff. He's picking it up for somebody else. Info about Miss Lestrade, huh? Info about Miss Lestrade, eh? I'm still wondering about this cane, though.
That's a proper English gentleman's cane, isn't it? Look at the beautifully polished brass on the handle. Yes, but Mr. Sholmes is right. It's not the sort of handle you usually see on a cane. Perhaps it's the latest London fashion. I mean, that's just guesswork, of course. Perhaps you could adopt a cane, Mr. Naruto? It might rather suit you. I have a feeling it might argue with the sword around my waist. The cane and the sword are like... Let's see here. Okay. What about the hat? Tell me about the hat. Tell me about the hat! That's a hat. That's a big hat. That silk top hat is wider than wide. Only an English gentleman could hope to carry off something so bright. But it looks so incongruous with the black overcoat, don't you think? Perhaps it's the latest London fashion. I mean, it's just guesswork, of course. How about it, Mr. Naruto? Oh, sorry, I got the blublas. How about it, Mr. Naruto? I think you'd look very fetching in a white top hat. Well, I think I might look rather incongruous with my black university uniform, so... Oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, what about your face? What about your face? Your face is sus. What else can I look at here? Okay, so let's look at that staff recruitment flyer, though, on the front. I want to see the front of it. It certainly is a flyer for Mr. Windybank's shop. Let's see. Windybanks wants you. Pawnbroker's assistant required. It's an eye-catching advertisement, that's for sure. I've seen the same flyer up here inside the shop, I think. Perhaps Mr. Windybank is indeed in need of more staff. So, Mr. Benedict came here to apply for a job? That's just too hard to believe. Yeah, he's dressed too fancy to need a job like this. He's too fancy looking to need a job like this. Okay, so what are we doing with this then? Are we presenting it? Do we present the writing? Is that what you want us to do, game? Probably. Can I enter? Okay. No, we already talked about this. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, we're talking further about it now. Suspicious writing on the back of a suspicious flyer in the hands of a suspicious gentleman. I didn't think there was anything suspicious about the flyer, Mr. Naruto. But yes, Miss Lestrad's name and height, and a description of the clothes she's wearing. Not to mention the sketch of her likeness, which I'm fairly sure she wouldn't take lightly. And today's date, too. Redemption deadline, 15th April. We can't let this go, can we? It's far too suspicious. It is far too suspicious. So now what do we do about that? Wait, can I present it now? Hold on. I'm confused. Whoa. Do I present it now? Can I present it? Oh, okay, yes. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Oh, let me move over to the side again. Hold up. Whoop, there we go. Yes, what you brought to this shop in the first place is info about Miss Lestrade. Ooh. Quite so, my dear fellow. It would appear the writing on sketch on the reverse of the flyer pertain to the pickpocket Miss Lestrade and to Mr. Windybank's pawnbrokery here. You originally told us that you had merely given chase after Miss Lestrade stole the redemption ticket from you. She wasn't ready to be put on the spot. But that, sir, is a thinly veiled lie. Here we go. Let's get him. Let's get him. It is the information on the back of the flyer that led you here today, by which I mean here to Windybank's pawnbrokery, and today the redemption deadline of that overcoat. So you waited outside for the young girl to matching the description you have written down to arrive. Humph. And you had gone to some lengths to hide the reason for your pursuit of Miss Lestrade. In other words, there is some ulterior motive for your actions. Oh boy, here we go. We're gonna get to the next correction now. The cane, which you unwittingly clutched to your person, exhibits an uncontrollable contradiction. What utter rot. I've had this cane for years. Okay, here we go. So this is the next part here. Okay, yes. The missing for rule. Yes, this is the missing for rule. Yes. What's a ferrule? I had to Google it. It's the end of a cane. It's like the little bit that sticks at the end of the cane. Hold on, let me move middle. Okay, there we go. Move into the middle. What's a ferrule? It's the metal cap commonly found on the end of the cane, Mr. Naruhodo. I guess I could have just waited and they would have explained it to me, but all right. That bit that makes the nice clacking sound on the pavement? Yes, exactly. And what Mr. Sholmes is right. It appears to be missing on this cane. Blah, 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 blah. Why have I got the blah blah so bad today? I'm back with leftover mac and cheese. Ooh, gimme, feed me through the screen. I'm ready for the mac and cheese, thank you. But it doesn't actually look broken, does it? No, it doesn't. Though the gentleman certainly did recoil when Mr. Sholmes identified the cane as suspicious. In other words, there's some secret about the cane that Mr. Benedict would rather we not know. Ooh, what you hiding, boy? What you hiding? Let me see. What we got? Can I, excuse me? Oh, there we go. Yes, the AG. I've been wanting to look at this for a while. Yes. Look here, Mrs. Sato. There are some letters on the handle. Ah, yes, those must be initials, I think. In the West, it's customary for people to engrave their belongings with their first letters of their names. So Herlock Sholmes would be HS, you mean? That's right. And the initials on the cane, obviously. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. AG? Why does it feel as though that's not quite right? Because he gave us EB, not AG. Is there anything else on you I need to look at? Anything else on you I need to look at? How about that sussy face you got? What about that sussy face he got, though? Okay, we'll just present this. It's fine. Present the initials. Take that! Okay, moving back over. There we go. The contradiction of which I speak is, of course, the initialing. A most astute observation, wouldn't you say, Mr. Egbert Benedict? We are led to believe, sir, that your initials are EB. Yet in most possessive manner, you have in your grasp a cane bearing the initials AG. An uncontrivable contradiction indeed, would you not agree? The traffic was terrible today. I'm glad I made it on time. Oh, geez. I'm sorry you had to go through tough traffic. Hold on. I have to blow my nose real quick. Okay, I'm good now. They're making food puns now. Yes, we have Egbert Benedict over here. I'm sorry, Egbert Benedict. But I'm pretty sure that's a fake name. So we're gonna prove that here in a second. No, you're wrong. This cane isn't. You said before that you had the cane for years. Grr. So don't try to tell us that you just borrowed it from a friend or found it in the park. In short, though you hold yourself to be a gentleman, you have withheld your true name. Ooh. Get him, Sholmes. Get him. You recoil, sir.
Victory,
Is something wrong? We're not done yet. But yeah, so far we're doing pretty good. You recoil, sir. Is something wrong? Well, And in your recoiling, you inadvertently facilitate the answer of the next conundrum to present itself. Namely, what is the truth behind this rod you bear? Yes, your reaction betrays the truth. Okay, here we go. The handle which you evidently would like to conceal the keys under... Okay, yes, there we go. Next part. This is the next bit. Let's move over to the middle here. Move over to the middle. There we go.
Let's consider the bare bones of what's happened here. Miss Lestrade redeemed that fine-looking overcoat. And now a mysterious man has appeared, introducing himself with a fake name. And claiming that the overcoat belongs to him. But we know that he actually identified Miss Lestrade from a written description. Which suggests that everything else he's told us is untrue. So, what we need to do here is somehow prove that the overcoat cannot simply belong to him. Cannot simply belong. It's not it's not your coat. It's not your coat. You stole it. Now let's see. What else are we trying to... let's look at this handle a little bit closer now. This is a rather strange handle for sure. It's got the fleur-de-lis on it.
Yes, certainly unusual for a gentleman's cane. You expect to see such a cane being twirled charmingly by its owner as he skips merrily down the street.
Oh, what an image. You do?
Something that has just occurred to me. We have a shovel back at our office, don't we?
Yes, you're right, and its handle is exactly the same shape as this cane's. Here we go. Now I'm starting to wonder if it's not actually a cane at all, but a spade. Oh boy, are we gonna do the shovel spade argument again? Mr. Sholmes' deductions are curiously compelling, aren't they? Ah, yes, curiously compelling. Let's see here. What else can I look at? Let's look around. Wait. Oh, there's a rip in the shoulder. Ooh, what's that? Split seam. Ooh, how'd that happen?
Oh, the seam on the shoulder there is coming apart. Look.
So it is.
Do you know, a moment ago when Mr. Benedict was surprised by something that was said, I thought I heard him make a rather strange noise. It sounded a bit like a tiny growl. But now I think it was probably the sound of the seam ripping open.
Uh-huh. It's too small for him, isn't it? He tore it apart because his shoulders are too broad. I've had that happen with things that I've bought that were too small for me. Like shoulder-wise. Like, I have pretty broad shoulders, IRL, for a lady. I have pretty broad shoulders. And sometimes you get coats that are too small, and that happens, yes. Tall man in a little coat. Yeah, If you look closely, it does seem to be a very tight fit. The sleeves are stretched to bursting, and he wouldn't have a hope of fastening it at the front. If we were to run in it, I'm sure the whole thing would fall apart. They fit those so snug, they really do. Yeah, a lot of things back in the... Oh, here's another fun fact, if you like fashion like I do. So a lot of things back in the day were custom made to fit people. Like, this was before we had fast fashion and everything where people just make a size for everybody and everybody just follows like their size, like small, medium, large, and all that. Everything was custom for people's clothing back in the day, and a coat like this would have been custom made for whoever wanted to wear it. So obviously it wasn't made for him. Obviously.
That I'd like to see.
Sorry?
So how can we make Mr. Benedict run around?
She's really giving this some thought.
Yeah, make him run. Yeah, make him sweat. Make the rich man sweat. Yeah, I like this idea.
I think we should present the seam here in a second, but I'm going to see if there's anything else just to be safe. Oh, there's the shovels over there. We should take a look at the shovels, I feel. Can I take a look at the shovels? No. No shovels for me. There's the hat again. Can we examine the hat again? Just for funsies. I've been looking closely at this hat for some time now, and it suddenly occurred to me that a bright white top hat like that might just be the hat for me.
You like it, do you?
I think I do. Don't I?
Well, in that case, you could see if there isn't something similar among Mr. Windybank's forfeited items. After we've concluded our investigation, we must focus on the task at hand in the moment.
After. Okay, so I think we're gonna present the seam rip here. Is what we're gonna end up doing. I know I'm standing in the middle of the screen right now,
but it's only because they've been doing conversations. So I'll move back over once I present this. Hold on. Where's that rip scene? Excuse me. There it is. Okay. And present. There we go. Okay, let's move back over. Back over we go. Okay. The split seam, which you evidently would like to conceal, is the key to understanding this riddle, you see.
Yes, because the overcoat is rather obviously a poor fit.
Having forced it over your broad shoulders, the seam is already breaking apart.
My suspicions were aroused from the outset.
Yeah, sure they were, Sholmes. Sure they were, Sholmes.
When you so boldly lied about your name and so boldly waylaid this pickpocket. Ha! This catalog of untruths has all been for one very specific purpose. To steal the article that the young girl redeemed from Mr. Windybank. Ah! Defeated. What really irks me is this. The considerable crime I initially imagined has been considerably curtailed.
Yeah, now everybody knows there's money over there, so if somebody steals from there later, you're gonna be in trouble. Okay, topic 2. Let's talk about the reserve funds. Yes.
Now, Mr. Benedict, let us continue. For we must expose the details of this elaborate crime for which you have been in planning. That is utterly absurd. You suggest that I had...
Oh, yeah, we already are. Yeah.
Designed a wheeze to filch some tawdry article of pawnage? Have you forgotten that I redeemed the article in proper manner using the watchword?
Oh, yeah, he did. Wait, I bet the watchword is on that flyer, too.
Had I not been the one to deposit it in the first place, how could I possibly have known the relevant details, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, you think you can get us with using French, do you? You're gonna get it. How dare you use French as a way to prove that your villainy has been true? How dare! Okay.
Oh, but the watchword can be discovered.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I will do that right now.
As you are only too well aware, Mr. Benedict. On your furtive glance is more telling than I could have hoped. What?
What?
Let us consider how one might come to learn a secret watchword relating to the pawned property of another. The method is revealed by the council notice on this counter to which your eyes were inadvertently drawn.
Okay, back to the middle we go. Back to the middle we go. There we go. Okay. The direction of the oh my gosh. The direction of the deduction. The direction of the deduction. Why is that hard to read? The direction of the deduction must change rather dramatically now, I think. Sasato, are you trying to kill me over here with that line?
Yes, no more talk of tunneling into the sewers.
Which is a pity because it all sounded rather exciting. Ryu's like, I wanted to talk about tunneling into the sewer. Anyway, you can't deny that this mysterious gentleman did know the watchword. Yes, Professor. If you didn't know that word, Mr. Winnybeg would never allow you to redeem the article. Or, looking at it another way, if you did know that word, Mr. Winnybeg would allow you to redeem the article whether it was yours or not. That's true. The system is flawed. So, the question is, could this gentleman have found the watchword out somehow? Let's see. Let's take a look-see at this council notice here. Baker Street Works is the title. Yes, and it does mention sewerage works, as Mr. Sholmes said. Oh, and specifically mentions tonight's sale at the confectionery shop on the corner, which won't be affected. Oh, yay! We get to go get sweets after this. Case solving first, confectionery later, Mr. Naruto. Ooh, she's snapping. Curse my overly expressive face. She's like, I know what you're thinking. You want sweets. We're working right now. Donuts later. He got caught. Let's look at this old lamp. This looks to be quite an old lamp. But it's obviously been well looked after, and there's oil in it too. Oh my gosh, my dad had a bunch of these when I was younger. My dad collected these. I hated them. They stank. Look at that. Look, these oil lamps. My dad had a ton of them when I was younger. He would collect them. We were poor. We grew up poor, and he would spend money on those things, and I hated them. In other words, it's still in use. Yes, it would appear so. But as for how it could be related to Mr. Benedict knowing the watchword for the pond article, I have no idea. That makes two of us. And these things aren't cheap, by the way. If you find one of these oil lamps, they're not cheap either. They're like antiques. They cost a lot of money. Oh, let's look at the revolver. This is Mr. Windybank's gun. Yes, loaded with only one bullet, he said. It would appear that being a pawnbroker is a very life or death profession. That might just be this particular establishment. Let's see, what's this over here? Oh, look at this, Mrs. Sato. Ah, it appears to be a memo that Mr. Windybank has scribbled to himself. Let's see, what does it say? Oh, Professor. Mr. Windybank must make a note of the watchwords his customers give him right before their eyes. And an alarmingly clear script as well. Oh crap, it's right there. I bet he's the kind of guy, if he lived in our era, would write his passwords down on like paper in front of his computer. It would be like password 123 would be the password. Oh dear, I don't know where to look. Who knows what other secrets I might see? No, don't look! Don't look at the secrets! Let's see here. Anything else? There's a photograph over here. It looks like it's a cat. Oh wait, is that a picture of the cat from earlier? Ah, Kikibi. Can we look at the picture of the dog? I want to look at the picture of the dog. I want to look at the doggy picture. Excuse me, I want to look at doggy. Can I not look at doggy picture? Okay, fine. Game said no. Nope, doggy picture for me. No doggy picture for me. Okay, so obviously this is what we want to present here is the memo pad. So we're going to go ahead and do that one. And let me move back over while we do that. Let me move back over while we do that. There we go. Okay. Oopsie. What? No. Go back. No. Go back to the notelet. Notelet? What is a notelet? Wouldn't you call it a memo pad? What's a notelet?
Take that!
You people and your weird British words. The method is revealed by the notelet. The method is revealed by the notelet on the counter to which your eyes were inadvertently drawn. Yes, the broker here follows the same procedure whenever a customer comes to redeem an article. He asks the customer for the watchword and notes down the response uttered in the notelet he has on hand. Ooh, you had a honey bun for dessert? Ooh, nice. We gonna get some sweets? Ooh, yes we will after the case has been solved. Then he consults his ledger and confirms whether or not the watchword matches that of the article in question. I would expect nothing less of a diligent pawnbroker. But his diligence clearly has its disadvantages. What are you talking about? It is increasingly apparent that you were present in this shop before your accusation of Miss Lestrade. In all likelihood... Oh, I'm sorry, it's for you. In all likelihood, you followed her inside and then observed her talking to Mr. Windybank. When the diligent broker made a note of the watchword, as is his common practice, you observed him writing down the word professor on the notelet beside the ledger. Wait, why would he write it down then? Wouldn't he write it down when, Oh, wait, maybe he's keeping notes of the ones that have been claimed. That's right. I think he did say he kept notes of the ones that were claimed. So he was writing down that professor got claimed. Ah, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yes. A notelet is a small folded sheet of paper or card with a design on the front that is used for writing. Oh. See, I would just call that a memo pad personally, but yeah.
And that, sir, was the master plan you devised to steal the pond article from the young Miss Lestrade. Master plan? Which brings us at last to the final chapter of this lurid scheme. Why would you go to such lengths to redeem that particular article from this pawnbroker? Are you quite serious? For an ill-fitting overcoat hardly seems to justify the effort, much less a worthless music box disc. But naturally, you had a very good reason to make them yours, didn't you, Mr. Benedict?
Ooh, get him.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Allow me to present a rather interesting piece of evidence. You see, this picture postcard tells us what we need to know.
Oh, yes, the postcard. Yes. Okay, back to the middle we go. There we are. Okay. The articles we are talking about are the overcoat and the music box disc that was on one of the pockets, which according to Mr. Windybank isn't even worth a penny. And yet this man went to such lengths to steal them. Why? I wonder if perhaps we already have the evidence we need to explain it, Mr. Naruto. What if the music box plays a tune and there's a code in the tune that tells you where the secret treasure is hidden? Ooh. Could we? Really? I'd rather have a thorough look through all the evidence we've collected so far. Yes, let's take a look at this. Ooh, look at all the bumpers. Oh, there's the blood. Let's see here. Look at all the little bumps on the disc. They're so tiny. Yes, the protrusions are called pins, and they pluck the teeth of the comb to make notes. And just on the edge, there's a small amount of blood. Yes, the blood of the mysterious Mr. Egbert Wait, I thought it was Egbert. Egbert Benedict. When Miss Lestrade tried to grab the disc from him, the pin scratched his fingers, it seems. Like when you're grating some daikon radish and accidentally catch your finger. Ooh, have you guys ever caught your finger on a cheese grater? I cut my finger that way once. I was grating cheese for tacos and I caught my finger on it and it cut my finger pretty bad. Have you ever had that happen? Oh my gosh, it's I don't want to think about it. It makes me cringe. Ouch, just thinking about it hurts and puts me off eating radish. Yes, exactly, Ryu. Ryu knows how I feel. Ryu knows. Ooh, wait, what's this? What is this? Hello? For McGild. It says for McGilded. It says for McGilded. I know it. He's alive. I freaking know it. Sorry, hold on. No, wait. Sorry, my tail grabbed my monocle. Excuse me. Oh my god. Oh my god, it says for McGilded. The heck? I've cut myself with my nippers before when snipping parts from the model kits I built. Oh my gosh, that sounds ouchy. Oh my gosh, it says McGilded on it. Oh my god! Oh, wait, what did she say? Crap, I missed what she said. And a scribbled word or two. It looks like somebody's name. For McGilded? McGilded? It couldn't be. It is! But it is, Mr. Naruto. A name I shall never forget for as long as I live. But why? Why is his name on this? I want to know that too. What the heck? Oh, it's been updated. Nice. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to bump my microphone there. Sorry about that, guys. Ooh, I want to know why it says for McGilded on it. I feel like we should present that. Okay, let's go back. Can we present this now, or should we look at the scene first? Review scene. Let's review scene just real quick. Oh, okay. Never mind. We need to present. Okay. Return to question. Yes. Okay, so let's present the disc here. It's connected. It's all connected. Okay, hold on. Let me move back over. Sorry, I got so excited about McGilded earlier and I bumped my stuff and I was like, oh my god. You see, this music box disc tells us all we need to know. What's that on the back? It reads, for McGilded. Huh. You work with me. I should have known he's wearing a top hat. I should have known he's also wearing a top hat. Okay, anybody who wears a top hat from now on in the game is a bad guy. Top hats equal bad guy now. Mr. Magnus McGilded, the unfortunate philanthropist who perished in curious circumstances at the Old Bailey 2 months ago. A prominent man in London, though his loan-mongering demonstrated a distinct lack of scruples. So, you're an associate of his, are you? Or perhaps a subordinate? Mr. McGilded was a man of unusually small stature, in fact. He was precisely the right size for that overcoat you squeezed yourself into. That makes sense! Oh my god! It's Mr. McGilded, Scout, you! Oh! He faked his death and he wants you to collect his stuff. I freaking knew it! Your true identity remains shrouded in mystery, Mr. Eggert Benedict. For the final conclusion here is crystal clear. The reason you came to this pawnbrokery today was to receive an article left behind by the late Magnus McGilded. He's not late. He faked his death. To acquire an item deposited by Mr. McGilded. Solved. Okay, now you can do your victory screeches. Okay, now you can do the victory screeches, guys. Very well, Mr. Magnus McGilded. Not a name I expected to hear in these circumstances. Not a name I expected to hear in these circumstances. Mr. Sholmes, I'm afraid there's something very troubling on my mind. Pray tell, Mr. Sasato. Not Mr. Miss Sasato. Pray tell, Miss Sasato. Well, according to what Mr. Winnymeg told us earlier, today was the final day on which the coat could have been redeemed, was it not?
Yes, ma'am, that is correct. Today would be precisely 2 months since it was first deposited.
Well, today is 15th April, so 2 months ago today
would have been 15th February, sir. Yes, that's right. It's all carefully recorded in my ledger. Deposited at 10:30 p.m., I see.
What? But that suggests... Yes, 15th April is precisely the day on which the omnibus murder took place. What? There's evidence in that thing then. There's evidence in that coat. That music box thing is evidence. Oh my god. And 10:30 in the evening is precisely the time at which the terrible events were unfolding. Wait, is he trying to make an alibi for himself?
Suggestive is not the word. It would seem the matter is entirely beyond
coincidence. Coincidence. I don't know why I read it wrong. Excuse me.
You are, of course, at liberty to make whatever outlandish deductions you choose, however.
He's gonna try to get away now, isn't he? Oh, crap! Hey, buddy! You know, it's fine. You can have the coat. It looks really good on you. Have a good day. Bye!
I must insist you hand over the music box disc now.
This would never happen in America. Well, actually it does, but you know.
It would be a terrible shame for you to return your native land in a box.
Oh, yeah, that would be a shame. Hey, Packin'! Why don't they have open carry here? We would have been fine.
What do I do? Hand over the disc? Absolutely not. We're probably gonna get shot if we don't.
But I'll try absolutely not, just for funsies. I will try absolutely not, just for funsies. Absolutely not. Fight for it. Fight. Bite him.
There are some things a man must protect at all costs.
Yeah, bite him. Bite him. Give him rabies.
This may be one of those things. Then again, it may not.
Oh. Oh, Mr. Whitney Bacon! Yes! See? This is why. Mr. Winniebank! Get him, Mr. Winniebank! Get him!
This is my shop. I can't allow any harm to come to my customers. If that were to happen, I should have to take my own life.
No. You're pointing the gun the wrong way. That's not where you point the gun. Mr. Winniebank, no!
All right, that's enough.
Who's saying all right, that's enough? Oh! Oh, thank goodness. Inspector Gregson, arrest this man. He pointing gun at me. Inspector Gregson.
Inspector? That's right, Sunshine. The alarm was raised on one of our dedicated emergency lines. So, we got here as fast as we could. Now, what's this all about, eh? Oh, praise be, you're here at last. I was moments away from forfeiting my own life in my very own establishment.
Yeah, you better put that away, son. The cops are here. You better put that away.
It would seem you have the upper hand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Eesh. Put him in irons.
Right, you lot have some explaining to do. I don't appreciate being bothered with some petty argy-bargy.
Argy-bargy? Petty? Mr. Winniebank very nearly met with his end.
Yeah, by his own gun, as far as I can tell. Oh dear. And the whole of Britain could meet with its end if I don't get to the bottom of this case I'm supposed to be working on.
Can I have a little bite of that? Those fries? Can I have a little bite of them? A little nibble, please. They look so tasty. I want them. Gregson to the rescue. Yes, very much so. What on earth is this the case, Inspector?
Spare no detail, Gregson. I might have said a little too much. No matter, it's nothing to do with you lot.
We're like, ooh, case, inspecting, ooh, gimme. Is that fish and chips? No, just chips. Or just fries. Just fries.
Anyway, sir, you're going to have to come with me down to the station.
Nom. But of course, Inspector. Yeah, now you're complying, huh? Now you're gonna be a good boy, huh?
Ah! He's getting away!
Oh crap! He spun in and hit him! He did a spin attack! Oh no!
Get after him, lads! Whilst the beat officer too! Whistle the beat officers too! Sir!
He ran! He legged it away!
There's been a spat of thefts at pawn shops around here recently. So we fitted emergency buttons underneath the counters for brokers to let us know that there's trouble.
Ooh, smart thinking. Ooh, nice, Gregson. That's using the big old brain. We got a runner.
Oh, Inspector, I was very worried there for a while. Very worried indeed. Now then, Mr. Permanently in mourning.
Oh, yes?
I'll be taking that whatever it is of McGilded's down to the yard. Thank you very much. So hand it over.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, I could trust him to take it. You can have it. I'm glad I said no.
No, don't give it to him. It's mine. That is mine. I'm sorry, miss, but anything belonging to McGilded has to be taken in as evidence now. As evidence? If the police demand something as evidence, my dear fellow, we have no choice but to capitulate. It is all yours, Inspector.
Grr. Grr. Grr.
And so, we handed Mr. McGilded's disc over to Inspector Gregson, and were summarily turfed out of the shop and thrown on... Oh, not thrown, but onto the street. Let's see. Oh, to be continued. And we're gonna continue. We're gonna keep going.
Yes, I do want to save my progress. Thank you. Thank you. I will save my progress. Yes. Ooh, that was fun, though. That was fun, though. I want to know who that guy is. I wonder if his actual, like, initials are AG. Let's see here. See, that's why I hate grown-ups. All they do is feed you a pack of lies and take stuff away from you. Oh, really, Miss Lestrade? Tell me, what is an overcoat keeping you warm? What is that overcoat Oh, she stole the overcoat again.
Is that overcoat keeping you warm? What?
Oh my, surely you were given that.
Yeah, the D let me keep it after I looked daggers at him long enough. He went through the pockets and then said, go on then, have it, before telling me to scarp her. Always pays off giving people a look like you ate them.
She's like, I just give people dirty looks and they give me things I want. This is how my life works now. Gina. Gina, the OG.
I can't help feeling that it's going to get you into serious trouble one day. Oh, I bet it will. I wish I knew how to do that with the coin, like between your fingers like that. I think that's really cool. But I tried it once and I ended up just dropping it on the floor. What I really wanted was that nice shiny disc, mind.
That music box disc?
But Mr. Windybank said it was practically worthless. I think I'm gonna have another bash. Give him a long, hard stare. I think not, Miss Lestrade. We shan't enter Windybanks again today. Why not? That's not fair. It can't be helped, I'm afraid. The police are investigating the scene now and taking a statement from Mr. Windybank. Well, that disc mine. I did for the ticket for this coat, and it was in the coat's pocket. And there should be something else at all. And what's the rotten cove said, ain't it? Yes, he did mention something about another article, didn't he? Well, then that's mine too. Whatever it is. Now she's really pushing her luck. Miss Lestrade, I think it's time to admit defeat. You've had your haul for the day. Yeah, and it's all your fault, Sholmes. So, what are your plans now? Will you dine with us this evening? Hey, wanna go to dinner? Hey, you wanna go to dinner? Dang, Sholmes.
I think she's a little young for you, though, sir.
Iris would be delighted to cook, I'm sure, and I might entertain you with a modest violin recital.
She's like, free food? Yeah, I could go for free food. Come on, Gina, you want some free food? You know you do.
Nata. No ta.
No ta? What's ta mean?
Oh. Why would I come round your place, eh? Have you lost your head or something?
Oh, she being soon. Oh, there she goes. Bye, Gina. Oh dear, she's gone.
Having reviled in me quite unnecessarily, I might add. Reviled on me quite unnecessarily. I can't help wondering if perhaps she might turn up anyway. Interesting. Once she's had a chance to calm down, I think there's a good chance she'll decide to come. Very well then. I'll inform Iris to set a place for our potential guest at the dinner table this evening. And one more thing. I shall be glad of your company later, too. Sorry? I believe I will have a rather splendid surprise to show you.
Oh, how exciting! What is it?
You shall have to wait and see, Mrs. Sato. Until later, then. Sholmes away!
So shall we move? I guess we'll move. Yeah, we can't go back to the pawnbroker right now. Let's go back home. Let's go back home. Off we go. Let's see. Oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to come back here yet. Hold on, let's examine Baker Street real quick, just to be safe. Just to be safe, let's examine stuff on Baker Street. I want to make sure I don't miss anything here. Okay, we did that. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure we're meant to go back home now. Yep, okay. Let's go ahead and, move. Oh, wait, no, that's not. Wrong button. Excuse me. Backspace. Yes. Move. Okay, let's go to Sholmes' suite then. There we go. That's where I was supposed to go. Okay. Here we are.
Ah, Susie and Runo! Come in!
Good afternoon, Iris. Thank you so much for breakfast this morning.
Oh, don't mention it. Goodness, look at the time already.
Busy as always?
Oh, yes, I am. I'm preparing everything for dinner this evening.
How old are you? Are you old enough to use a stove? I'm worried. Already? You're obviously cooking something special, are you?
Oh, yes, after all, I have a special guest joining us. Guess who it is? Go on. You'll never guess.
Please don't shoot me with that gun. Look at those little eyes of hers shining. Oh, look, she's so happy. Oh dear, it is awkward when you already know the answer, isn't it?
It's Skinny! Isn't that exciting?
Oh, what a surprise! Yes, that's wonderful news. She's like, I already knew, but I'm gonna be nice. Wow, Iris seems overjoyed at the idea.
I can't wait to learn some pickpocketing tips from a real professional.
No, don't taint the baby now! Oh, yes, that does sound like fun. I'm not sure that's entirely appropriate. Are you, Mr. Naruhodo? Uh-oh. Oh no, the missus don't like what I said. By the way, Iris, what's Mr. Sholmes up to? Oh no, he's not being depressed again, is he?
Really? Oh, he's been like that ever since he got back.
Hello, Mr. Sholmes. Are you one wee baby emo boy again?
I beg that you won't speak to me.
Sorry?
I don't know who you are, but kindly take your leave. As you can see, I'm not here.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I do apologize. When he gets like this, he's completely oblivious to everything.
Yes, I see.
Really, he behaves just like a child sometimes, Hurley does.
Says the child. Mr. Sholmes and Iris have something of a parent and child relationship, don't they? Yes, except that Iris is clearly the parent here. Is that really a good way for a little girl to grow up? Come to think of it. I wonder where her real parents are. Yeah, I've been asking that since the beginning of the game. Why is she living with him?
What's the matter, Bruno? You have ever such a funny look on your face.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
I know what it is. Why does this girl live here with Mr. Sholmes? You're wondering, am I right?
Yes, I've been wondering that for a while. Tell me. How did you...
Oh, Bruno, so I can read you like a book.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's easy to read. That girl is dangerous.
Don't worry, you can ask me anything. I won't mind.
Okay, then let's have a conversation. Let's talk. I want to know about Sholmes first. I don't care about Guinea as much as I do this. Let's see.
I'm sure you've been wondering why it is that I live here with Hurley, haven't you?
L? Why is it an L? Why is it an L, Souls? Well, it has crossed my mind. That and where are your real parents? Oh, she got serious.
My mommy and daddy aren't with me anymore.
Oh.
Mommy passed away when I was born. And around the same time, my father... Well, he had to go to a faraway land because of one of the cases he and Hurley were working on.
Oh. Wait a minute. Did you say he and Hurley? So her dad was the original Wilson and he... Oh, that's the Wilson who died, wasn't it? In the first case? Oh, snap. Also, if you hear weird noises in the background, sorry about that. There's flies in the kitchen and hubby's killing them.
Yes. Daddy and Hurley were always solving mysterious cases together.
She didn't mention that before. He wrote them all.
He wrote them all up in his diaries. That's what's in the metal chest over there.
Really? He recorded them all?
So, you mean it's true? Mr. Sholmes really did have a partner with whom he tackled some of his most taxing cases?
Emotional damage. Yeah, I know. So the original Wilson's dead.
Oh, yes. I mean, it's always nice to have one, isn't it?
So Mr. Sholmes' partner was your father?
Exactly. Hurley told me I wasn't allowed to look in the chest.
What if her dad's in there? What if her dad's in there? What if
But that only made me want to look even more, so I opened it up.
Oh, okay. She already opened it up so that, yeah, okay, that's fine.
And found your father's memoirs.
Yes, so I asked Hurley, who wrote these? He nearly fell off his chair. But then he told me that's when I found out that the author of all these accounts was my father.
So Iris's father was Mr. Sholmes' partner. Okay, let's talk about Guinea. We'll get back to that in a second here. So, by Ginny, you mean Miss Lestrade, the young woman from the McGilded case 2 months ago, right?
Yes, who also stole my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Although after that trial, I invited her back here and we had dinner together. And now we're best of friends.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, what a lovely tale. Yes, now if I bump into her on the street, she runs away as fast as she can.
Oh, I thought you were friends. That's not how friends act.
And I chased after her down the back alleys with this gun.
Child, that's not how friendship works. Oh no. Interesting idea of friendship. That's what I was saying.
And then I let her have the latest color smoke grenade I've developed.
Oh.
There are so many beautiful colors in the world. Ginny wants me to make her a whole rainbow.
I suppose this means you've let Miss Lestrade keep the smoke grenade launcher, have you?
Yes, that's right. I've got bored of it anyway. Hurley always reacts the same way when I shoot him with it now. It's no fun.
He doesn't get scared. Poor Hurley.
Oh, I can't wait for for Ginny to arrive. It's been too long since she last came over. I'm so excited.
I just hope she does actually come. Yeah, otherwise Iris is gonna be sad. Okay, let's talk about Iris's father.
I've practically lived with Hurley all my life. I was tiny when he took me in. So, it came as quite a shock when Hurley told me he wasn't really my daddy, I mean.
It must have done. Wait, she thought Hurley was her dad? Oh, that's rough. I wonder why Mr. Sholmes chose to tell you, and at such a young age.
Hurley says it's because he wouldn't have been able to hide it from me.
Yeah, I could see that being the case. Oh?
Well, having lived with Hurley all these years, you might say that his ways have rubbed off on me. There are some things that I can just see. Especially lies. I almost know when people are lying before they open their mouths sometimes.
Right.
Anyway, I was so fascinated when I read Daddy's diaries. That's what inspired me to write The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes, actually.
I'd always assumed Mr. Sholmes simply told you all those thrilling stories.
Oh no, Hurley's hopeless like that. He forgets everything. As soon as he solved a case, it's all but vanished from his mind.
Oh, I see.
The other day, it was so embarrassing. As usual, he totally forgot about the case he had just solved. So the very next day, he gathered together all the people involved and proceeded to solve the case again. It was quite a shock for everyone.
Oh my gosh, I don't remember what happened. Iris, get everybody involved and I'll solve it again. Jimbo, hi! Stopping in, but hope you have fun. Thanks for stopping in. It's nice to see you. I am having fun. I hope you're having a great day too. It's nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by.
It was quite a shock for everyone.
You could say that again. You share your father's surname, don't you, Iris?
That's right, Wilson. Daddy is Dr. John H. Wilson. I learned from his diaries that he's a doctor of medicine, you see. That's what prompted me to study and study so that I could earn a doctorate as well.
Iris's father, who went to some distant land. They're putting it together now. They're gonna be like, oh, that was the guy who died in Japan, wasn't it? And is a doctor by the name of John H. Wilson. Yeah, that was the dead guy.
The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case.
The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Yep, he did. That's right, visiting professor of medicine at Imperial Yume University. And the man who, in the most bizarre of circumstances, lost his life just before we left Japan. Spaghetti-o. Mrs. Sato. Yes? Perhaps we shouldn't pursue this conversation any further at this time. Yes, I think that would be for the best. Oh boy. Who's gonna tell her whose dad's dead? Ah, my dear fellows, how good to see you. Oh, you're fine now, are you? Stop being emo, are you? Mr. Sholmes. Whatever do you make why ever do you not make your presence known to me before? We did, but you were being emo boy in the corner. So, ha. Well, no matter now. So, how the devil are you, my fine fellow? We've been with you for most of the day. Goodness, really? Do tell me, Mr. Sholmes, is your violin unscathed? My violin? Whatever are you talking about, my dear madam? Oh, Never mind that now. I have something far more interesting to show you. Okay, what is it? Behold, my dear fine fellows. Ooh,
It's a music box disc. Nice.
Oh, another music box disc.
No, not another disc, Mr. Sato. This is the one Gregson demanded we hand over as evidence. Mr. McGilden's disc.
Did you steal evidence? Oh, you're bad. Oh, you're bad, but I love it. Oh, give it to me. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh my, he stole it.
Then what's it doing here? You know, at times, Mr. Naruhodo, I think that I have done an undeniable turn for the detection. I may well be more adept at larceny. No, don't go down this path, Sholmes. Be a good boy.
Boba, what do you want? Oh my gosh, hold on. Boba's booping me with his nose under my chair here.
Boba, what do you want, baby? Hold on. Where are you, baby boy?
Oops, sorry, I hit my webcam. Baby, you want pets? Hold on.
Boba wants pets. Just give me a sec. Just a sec.
Boba, baby, want pets? Oh, don't run for me. What?
Excuse me?
Oh my gosh. Bunnies are just like cats. He literally came over, booped my leg with his nose. I looked down. He's sitting down. I wanted to go to pet him. I reached down to pet him and he runs off. He's a tease. He's being a tease. Okay, anyways, back to game.
Ooh, that would be wonderfully exciting. I'd be your pickpocketing assistant.
No! You're tainting the child. Stop!
And Runo could be our go-to lawyer if we ever got caught.
No! Stop this! Right.
Plus, Susie has such a beautiful handwriting, she could write all our menacing crime notifications.
Aw, that's nice. Isn't that cute?
Yes, I'd be delighted. No, Sasato, stop this. No, you're all being bad.
I'm just going to pretend this conversation never happened, I think. What if someone recorded this for later and framed us? Okay, let's talk. Okay, let's talk about this music box disc. I don't understand. How did the disc come to be in your possession? Wait, that's not the same one, though. The one we had was bronze. This is silver. Unless he disguised it, like, with paint or something. How did that disc come to be in your possession? I thought Inspector Gregson took it back to Scotland Yard. Quite correct. And that sort of uncompromising attitude is precisely why I always carry some of this. He put the caramel on it. He covered it in caramel. Ew, it's gonna be all sticky.
That's a bar of caramel, Mr. Sholmes.
Your one and only friend in times of loneliness, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I eat candy when I'm sad too. If you will humor me, my dear fellows, cast your minds back to when the good detective confiscated the disc. He gave him an alternate disc, didn't he? I'll be taking that whatever it is to Mr. McGilden's down to the yard. Thank you very much. So hand it over. Oh, yes, of course. If the police demand something of evidence, my dear fellow, we have no choice but to capitulate. It's all yours, Inspector. How did he fake the blood, though? Or did they not see the blood? For the briefest of moments, I had the disc in my hand, did I not? Yes, you did, but I still don't understand.
So what, did he just smear the caramel all over and be like, here, here, take it?
It was precisely at that moment that I summoned my one and only friend into action.
I'm your friend too, Mr. Sholmes. Don't be sad.
I pressed the disc into a pair of bars like this. Wait, that's a big bar of chocolate. Holy crap. Unless the disc is bigger than smaller than we think it is. That's amazing. The disc and all the minuscule protrusions have made an image in the caramel. Indeed, this caramel is quite exceptional. I developed it myself, you know.
It does have his name on it, like he has his own brand of caramel, so that's pretty crazy.
Suitably soft for making impressions, but resistant to melting, the result of a precisely controlled solution.
How extraordinary.
Carrying a pair of these on one's person frequently proves very useful indeed. Take a house key, for example. A simple press and its unique form is duplicated.
Oh my gosh, Sholmes, you're gonna get in trouble someday, aren't you, for like thievery or something? I feel it in my bones.
I can enter anyone's property at will. I'm never without high sucrose nourishment.
This boy be doing crimes every day. Yes, that sounds illegal.
From the image, I was able to create this. I confess that it was most curious to know what manner of music would issue when the disc from the disc when played.
Oh, okay, so he pressed it, and then he made like a mold, and then he made a new one in a copy of the other one. So this is just a copy. He didn't steal the original. I see. Okay, I thought he put the caramel all over it. Excuse me. Excuse me, I thought he put the caramel all over it. No, he just made a mold, basically. Do tell us then, Mr. Sholmes, what music does the disc play? I want to hear.
Well, unfortunately, I have no idea.
Is that why you were sulking?
No idea. None whatsoever.
True himbo. Well, do you know what it does? No idea. It's still smiling.
Are you familiar with the workings of a music box, my dear fellows?
No, I'm afraid not.
Goodness, you don't know, Bruno?
Oh, they're gonna explain how a music box works to us. Nice.
Inside the music box, there's a special metal piece called a comb. That's what produces the sound.
This music box music is giving me Professor Layton vibes.
Small protuberances pluck the different teeth of the comb as they rotate past it, making the different notes. The first music box is to be invented using a rotating cylinder with protuberances on it.
I love music boxes so much. Oh my god.
But over time, a new type of player was produced, which uses discs such as these. With that development, the popularity of music boxes spread far and wide all around the globe.
That music's nice. Why exactly?
Because the discs are easy to produce and can be interchanged to facilitate the playing of different tunes. There are many great firms in Europe now manufacturing music boxes as a result.
It is wonderful to be able to enjoy music even when no performer is present. Man, and we just take like our iPhones and YouTube for granted. At any time we can just play any song we want. And these people are just like, I need the music box disc just so I can hear music in my home. We take things for granted, don't we?
But it is the very success of the invention that means we are now presented with an insurmountable problem.
What do you mean?
As you may well imagine, the construction of one's firm music box does not match that of another. And we have no way of knowing in which music box this particular disc was designed to be played.
It's like having a VHS, but not knowing what kind of VHS player it'll play for. Like, back in the day, there used to be several different kinds of VHS players. And then, like, they would just, like, generalize it later to, like, be one kind of VHS player. But I think it was, like, the early days of VHS. There were, like, several different kinds of players. So it's kind of like that, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. And there's not kids in this stream being like, what's a VHS, Mom?
And we have no way of knowing in which music box this particular disc is designed to be played. There is no resolution to this problem, I'm afraid. It's quite intractable.
Don't you guys have, like, a book that tells you, like, different types of music box player models or something? Ah, I see. So that's why he was sad.
Naturally, I tested the disc in these few music boxes I have at my disposal. But as you can hear, to no avail.
I see. Cool. The sour notes.
The results were equally unsatisfactory in this one. So, I am presently engaged in acquiring an example of all the music boxes ever made in London. Or Europe, sorry. Europe.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be quite a collection when you're done.
Every single one?
That's early for you. Always taking things too far.
But, my dear girl, an unsolved riddle is quite repugnant to my constitution.
He's like, I need to know, and I won't be happy until I find out. But surely all the different types in Europe will amount to a huge volume of music boxes, won't it? I think Sholmes might have OCD. I think he might have OCD. Not sure. If he can't help but find out somehow, and he has to spend all this money to do it, I feel that's a little much.
Yes, that is certainly true, in the worst case. I shall just have to ask you to vacate the attic room.
Oh my gosh. No, please, we'll live next to the music boxes. Don't kick us out on the street. What? Nani? Okay, let's talk about Magnus now. Let's talk about McGilded now.
Magnus McGilded, not a name I expected to hear again so soon.
Yes, it's only been 2 months since that grisly case. Mr. McGilded perished within hours of the trial's conclusion.
He wasn't actually in there. I don't believe it.
Was it the curse of the Reaper? No one knows still now. Van Zeeks didn't do anything wrong. Look, he's a good boy. I believe in him. He's gonna come around, just like Edgeworth did. The omnibus was reduced to a pile of ash. Not a shred of evidence remained. Yeah, not a shred of evidence remained, huh? And with that man's death, the truth about the murder in which he was so intimately involved was buried. Even though we successfully established Mr. McGilded's innocence in the trial, the newspapers are still claiming that it remains an unsolved case. Yeah, and Van Zeeks is a good boy. Yeah, I believe it. The murder of the brickmaker, Mr. Thrice-Fired Mason. Thrice fried, sorry. In the end, the truth of the matter remains a mystery. We still have no idea what really happened that night. He done it, and he faked his death. And although Mr. McGilded was found not guilty through my defense, I still don't know if that was the right judgment or not. I think he was actually guilty.
It would appear the case is not yet closed.
Oh good, it auto-saved. That's nice.
Well, it's time to get started getting ready, things ready for dinner, I think. Guinea will be here here before long.
Oh my gosh, I cannot read.
Thank you, Iris.
Oh, well, you must let him help you. Let me help you then. Of course, Susie. There's plenty to do.
I think I shall investigate the condition of my faithful performing partner. Now then, where did I leave it?
Let this be a lesson to you, Mr. Sholmes. Never leave anything too precious with the pawnbroker.
Yes, you may be right.
Is he gonna look at his violin now? Yay! Oh, that reminds me of something Mr. Winniebank said before. He said that he had a manuscript of Iris's in pawn, didn't he?
Did he?
Yes, he definitely mentioned it. Mr. Sholmes' latest tale of otherworldly mystery lies dormant in my storeroom, were his words, I believe.
So you heard about that, did you? I expect you were as incensed as I was.
Oh yes, the idea of such a wonderful story languishing in Mr. Winniebank's storeroom, gathering dust.
My dear madam, I am quite sure I told you already. The pawnbroker's storeroom is the safest place for it, more secure than a bank's vault.
And what about your Stradivarius, Hurley? Was that safe and secure?
Well, there may be the occasional mix-up. Caused by a certain impetuous someone not too far from me now.
Do you have any idea how long it took me to write that Baskerville story, Hurley?
Oh, it sounds so exciting, The Hound of the Baskervilles. I should love to read it. Uh-oh, what? What, did she say something? Oh, wait, they didn't say what the title was, did they? Oh, no, she snuck a peek, didn't she? Oh, she's in trouble. What's going on here? Why does it feel like an icy chill just swept through the room?
Susie, what did you just say? You said The Hound of the Baskervilles. But how could you know the full title?
Well, that's because Mrs. Sato is such a great fan of all the stories of Mr. Sholmes, of course. Uh-oh, she knows. Oh, crap, she's looking at us.
But Bruno, The Hound of the Baskervilles has never been published.
Ooh. What?
When I showed Hurley the manuscript, he told me that I wasn't allowed to publish it yet.
I don't understand.
That's why he said he'd keep it safe. Until it was the right time for the story to be made public, you see.
So that's why the manuscript is at Winniebank's? I feel like I'm blocking Iris's face too much. I'm going to scoot myself down a little bit. Just gonna scoot. I'm just gonna scoot a little down. I feel like I'm covering her whole face and everything. I'm gonna scoot over here. There we go. Now we're not covering up her face. You guys can see her expressions better.
And yet, how could Susie know its title?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, Hurley, what's going on?
Uh-oh. I bet he let her sneak a peek at it. What is it, Mr. Sholmes?
It would appear our guest has arrived.
Change subjects, quickly. Hey, Crazy Crafter, welcome to stream. This game is basically Phoenix Wright Chronicles. So this is like hundreds of years in the past, and we're following the journey of Ryunosuke Naruhodo, who is the great ancestor of Phoenix. Yeah. Phoenix's great ancestor, basically. Yeah, thank you for the hydrate. I will do that right now. So we're basically following his journey through like going to London and stuff. This is great Ace Attorney Chronicles. It's really good. It's really good. I like it a lot. Plus, we also have Herlock Sholmes here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
It would appear our guest has arrived.
Also, how's your day going? I hope you're having a great day, Crafter. Miss Lestrade. This was a bad idea. I knew I weren't welcome. I'm going. Well, come back! No, wait, Miss Lestrade. Come back. We wanted you for dinner. Come on. Don't be that way. We've all been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Haven't we, Iris? Oh, no. She got the moe eyes going. She's gonna cry.
Yo, yes. Just wait there, Giddy. We'll have everything ready in a jiffy. Come along, Susie, or I'll shoot you with this gun.
Right, of course. It's a pleasure to see you here, Miss Lestrade. Please make yourself at home.
Don't stand in the doorway, my dear girl. Come along in.
You're exhausted? Oh, I hope you get a chance to rest and relax.
What say you to some meddlesome? I won't take no for an answer.
Meddlesome it is then. Meddlesome. Gibby! 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 Oh! The cat is here again! Meow! Ah, baby! The cat is here.
That evening, Iris prepared us all a meal that was even more delicious than usual. Mr. Shom's violin performance was in no way meddlesome. And Gina, as we came to call her, taught us all how to steal things from one another without being noticed.
Yay! New skill learned. Everyone thoroughly enjoyed themselves well into the night. Aw, what a nice story. Aw, it's nice. Oh, nighttime now. See here. Oh, hi, Sasato. Ooh, at night? Sasato and the moonlight is very pretty.
That was a very enjoyable evening, wasn't it?
Oh yes, Iris's cooking was truly divine.
And I feel as though I can still hear the enchanting strains of Mr. Shom's violin even now.
Best of all, I bet I could steal the glasses from his lordship's face next time we're in court.
Should you really though? We need to talk about what the manuscript. I think we need to talk about that.
Naruhodo-san, could I consult with you about something I wonder?
You stole it, didn't ya? Didn't ya? You stole it, didn't ya? I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. You did it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. What's the matter, Sasato-san?
It's about the telegram I received.
Ah. The one that arrived first thing this morning, I suppose. Wait! Did the telegram tell her what the name of the story was gonna be? That's how she knew. Is that it? We didn't get to read that telegram. I bet that's what it was then.
I've been summoned.
Wait, what?
No! Don't leave me! I'm sorry, I'll be better. I won't go to the sweet store after cases anymore. I'll work out. I'll get swole, please.
What? Summoned? What do you mean?
The telegram was from the Chief Justice's office. Lord Strongheart has asked to see me.
The Lord Chief Justice? When?
Tomorrow morning.
What? Then we have to start preparing at once. Oh, wait, so she's not leaving? She just needs to be at a meeting. She has a meeting. Oh, okay, you're not leaving. Okay, great.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary, Naruhodo-san. I've been summoned alone.
Alone?
Without me? But why? Why not with me? I thought we went everywhere together, baby girl. What on earth for?
I have no idea. I suppose I shall find out tomorrow.
What's all this about? Whatever it is, it's making me feel very uneasy. Oh, Ryu's jealous. Oh, is she gonna go see another man tomorrow? Oh. Hello? Oh, who could that be, I wonder? Be careful. Might be a stranger. Oh, it's Iris. Oh, that's fine. Oh, she won't hurt anybody. She's got a gun, but she won't hurt anybody.
Good evening, friends.
Iris, hello again.
Oh, Gina. Hi. She angry as always.
And Gina, too. Yes, Jenny's going to stay with us tonight. She's going to sleep in with me.
Sleepover! Let's talk about boys and paint our nails, and maybe talk about girls too if you're into girls.
Isn't that right, Jenny?
Well, yeah.
How lovely. Let me make a pot of tea.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna drink tea and be catty. Let's go. Girl time.
You know, I've learned so much today. Oh, what in particular? all those things Ginny showed us. Wasn't it wonderful?
Ah, you mean all those pickpocketing techniques? We had fun trying them out on each other, didn't we?
I think I've awakened a natural talent. I could earn a living from it.
No, Iris, no! Bad! No, don't go down the path! You might be getting ahead of yourself a little there. So, what brings you up to our humble quarters at this late hour?
Well, you see, I came to return this.
Wait, how did your armband get downstairs, Ryu? Wait, what? That's mine! Did you steal it? Oh my gosh, she stole it, didn't she?
Oh my!
Oh, I'm sorry, wrong voice. Oh my, however, did you...
I told you, didn't I? I have a natural talent for it.
Oh yes, I'd forgotten. Iris literally is a child genius.
So anyway, here, you can have it back. Not that I really understand why you wear it, though.
Thank you.
All right then, good night.
Yes, good night.
So this is your office, is it?
I thought you said good night. Oh, it's fine. Let her poke around. Which harm can it be?
What do you think, Guinea?
She's stealing stuff, isn't she? Oh, I think I wouldn't fancy me chances with a lawyer what lives in a place like this.
Yes, me too.
It seems as though Iris here still has something she'd like to talk about. I bet she wants to talk about the book with Susato. I suppose she probably wants to talk about the manuscript. Yep, there we go. Yes, I suppose she probably does. Okay, let's converse about the manuscript. Iris, I suppose you're hoping to talk about the manuscript, aren't you?
Aren't you going to tell me?
I'm so sorry. I need a little more time, please.
All right, I understand. I hope I haven't made you feel awkward.
Oh no, not at all, Iris, not at all. Why I want to know what's happening with this manuscript. I don't know what this is all about really, but it's a story you made up, isn't it, Iris? This manuscript or whatever you call it.
It's not exactly a story that I made up. It's something I read in Daddy's diaries.
Daddy's...
That's right. I don't suppose I've mentioned it to you before, Guinea, but my daddy was Hurley's assistant once, his partner. They solved all sorts of strange and mysterious cases together.
Is that right, mister? Apparently so. I was so surprised. I was as surprised as you are, though.
And Daddy wrote all the details of every single case down, you see, in his diaries. So I study them and write my stories based on what actually happened.
So where's your old man now, then?
He had to go away on urgent business to a faraway land, and he'll be gone a very long time. So I've never really met him.
And she never will, 'cause he's dead. Oh, crap. Oh, right. Come to think of it, Gina's probably never known her dad either. I don't know anything about Gina's parents either. Perhaps we should ask her. The Hound of the Baskervilles. Iris, this Hound of the Baskervilles story, I take it it's another tale inspired by your father's accounts?
That's right. I thought it was fascinating. But it's different somehow. From the other cases, I mean.
Oh, how?
I don't really know, but it must be special in some way. Because after I'd written it, I showed the manuscript to Hurley. He turned as white as a sheet. It was the first time I'd ever seen him like that.
Oh, I want to know why. I want to know. Tell me.
It pains me to have to say this after you've toiled over it for so long, Iris. But this story must not be published at this time, under any circumstances.
Why not? It's one of my best works.
I am not at liberty to say, not now, so please do not ask me.
All right then, I won't.
But I do solemnly swear that I will explain everything one day, Iris, when the time is right.
And that's how the manuscript came to be with Mr. Winniebank, isn't it?
Yes. Hurley said it had to be somewhere very safe.
That really gets my goat, that does. He's treating you like a child. If that's mean, it is what it is, keeping secrets like that. I'm sure Mr. Sholmes isn't trying to be mean. Eh? If he said he wasn't at liberty to talk about it, I'm sure there must have been a very good reason.
I think so too.
You know more about it than I do, don't you, Sasato? You know, you won't tell me.
Tis you lot are trusting to trust for your own good.
But he can't pull the wool over me eyes. My eyes. Blah, 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 blah.
Sholmes is lying to Iris. I bet my life on it.
What?
Hurley's lying to me?
Oh no, now she's gonna be sad. Heck. Oh, is there more to examine? Hold on, let me examine things.
Bruno, what are you doing?
Look, I'm not gonna steal nothing, alright? It's all junk anyway.
Charming. I suppose I should engage our guest in conversation, really? Oh. So does that cover everything in the room then? Yes, I guess that does cover everything in the room. Okay. Oh, hi, Gina. Gina and your hard-to-do accent. Let's talk about your parents. Oh boy, I gotta do the whole accent for you again. I've realized that I don't know anything about your parents, Gina. I ain't got any, have I? Never did have. Have.
Oh.
Look, the East End's full of orphans like me. He keeps going into Southern. Why does he keep going into Southern? I can never get rid of my Southern accent.
No one wants nothing to do with us. From the minute we were born, not even our moms.
Oh.
But we all stick together. The older ones look after the little ones and make sure they get by.
So that's why you're a pickpocket.
Nah, diving's my life. I love it. I get a kick out of it every time I lift some pompous idiot's purse.
Pixie Southern accent, why? I don't know. I guess it's just from that, like, you spend your formative years in the South and it just doesn't go away at all.
And that's how we all afford to eat. I'm like Robin Hood, ain't I? That's how I see it.
Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, Gina.
I do think about it sometimes. What it'd be like to have parents, I mean. I always wonder if it'd make everything right. Well, I haven't listened to what Iris just said. It sounds like having parents ain't always easy either.
Oh.
I mean, if you know you never had them, you don't feel like you're always wanting to meet them.
Oh. It's true. I do want to see Daddy so much.
Oh, Iris.
Now everybody's sad. What have you done, Ryu? You made everyone in the room sad. Why do you talk about parents? You don't talk about parents. Everybody gets sad.
Let's talk about Sholmes's lie, I guess.
Gina, what did you mean when you said that you know what Mr. Sholmes is lying to Iris?
Well, he reckons he popped off the manuscript or whatever, right?
Well, come on, that's obviously a load of rubbish.
Oh my, why would you think that, Gina? It's simple. If that story was really an old Windybank storeroom, there's no way that someone halfway around the world, in other words, you, could know about it. Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. Without telling you.
But Hurley would never do something like that. I'm sure of it.
Grown-ups all do a lot worse than that, believe me. Bare-faced liars, the lot of them. You just ain't realized it yet. I'm telling y'all, that manuscript or whatever at Windybanks, you'd soon see if you had a look. Even if you can't think you can trust him, I don't. That Sholmes is a liar like the rest of them.
It slipped into Southern there a little bit at the end, I'm sorry.
If I'm honest, I have wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes.
See?
Oh, but I don't mean that I think he sold it. I mean that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Iris. Oh boy.
Oh my goodness, look at the time! Come on, Ginny, we should get back downstairs.
Yeah, alright.
And please don't mention any of this to Hurley, will you?
No, of course not. Good night then, Iris. Good night, Gina.
You must let me make breakfast for you tomorrow morning. I insist. Oh, yes, please. I can't wait, Susie.
Oh, look at Gina. She's smiling. Ah.
Good night, then.
Good night. Good night, Iris. Good night, Gina.
Iris, it sure is easy to forget, isn't it? Sometimes she speaks just like an adult. But deep down, she's still just a child.
Well, I think it's time that I turned in for the night, too. Naruhodo-san.
Okay, night.
Dr. John H. Wilson, Iris's father, but also the name of the murdered visiting professor at Yume University. It can't be a mere coincidence. There's something deeper going on.
That's a lot of dot dot dots. That's a lot of dot dot dots.
Mr. Naruhodo. Mr. Naruhodo. That voice. That's Mr. Sholmes. Oh! Mr. Naruhodo.
Booty call in the middle of the night? I'm not ready! I'm not ready! I'm not ready for this! What's going on? It's the middle of the night!
It's Miss Lestrade. She's gone.
Okay. Never mind. Gina?
She was supposed to be sleeping in Iris's room, but her bed is empty. Well, she's an independent young woman. She probably decided to go home, no? I think not. From speaking to her before she retired, I received the distant impression that she was looking forward to breakfasting with Miss Sasato. No, I don't believe the girl has gone home, but I've been waiting for her over an hour now.
Over an hour? Oh. She's been captured by Redigan. Oh, Redigan. Oh, Redigan. Hi, Nezumi. Welcome to stream. How are you doing today? I hope you have a great day.
If you'll indulge me, look out the window, my dear fellow.
What's out there? What's this about? What's this about? Ooh, the light's on at the pawnbrokers. Oh, the game is afoot. Wait a minute. Why is there a light on this time of night? Oh wait, I accidentally clicked on the autoplay. Sorry.
That's Mr. Windybank's pawnbrokery.
Mr. Windybanks. Oh, do you think she's in there trying to steal the manuscript? Oh no.
It's simple. If the story was really in old Windybank's storeroom, there's no way someone halfway around the world, in other words, you, could know about it.
I also clapped and closed my tab accidentally. Oh no! There's that tense music again. Oh hi, oh hi. How are you doing today? Wait, wrong Sherlock Holmes adaptation? Yeah. I like that one though. The Great Mouse Detective was one of my favorites when I was little. Sorry, Iris, but you have to ask me. He sold it. Without telling you. That's right, she went in there to check on that, I bet. Could Gina have gone?
It seems you have some knowledge about the situation, Mr. Naruto.
Sorry? Oh, no. No, not really. Ryu, come on, everybody reads you like a book, bro.
Well, anyway, we must investigate. At once.
Let's go, I guess. Mrs. Sato. Oh, she gonna join us. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's go. Who's in there? Who's in there? The door to Windybanks. It's open. Oh, crap. And the lamp is burning. It must be Gina, mustn't it?
Let us hope it's nothing more sinister.
What?
Come, there's not a moment to lose. Clearly something is afoot inside.
Yes, a foot or a hand or a leg maybe even. Oh my gosh, a leg? There's no one here.
Oh yes, there is.
Ah! What the? Oh, it was two people. Oh! Ah, Mr. Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes!
What the? Has Sholmes been shot? Leave me, Mr. Naruto.
But
after them, go!
Right. Oh my gosh, has he been shot? Holy crap, no! Not Sholmes! He's a good boy, not Sholmes! Blast!
I've lost them.
Hello, what do we have here? Oh, hello.
Your alarm was just raised in this pawnbroker's, sir. Would you happen to know something about that?
Wasn't me. Wasn't me.
Officer, come with me. It's my friend, Mr. Sholmes. He's been shot. Shot? With the policeman close behind me, I ran back to Windybanks.
Oh no, not the baby man, please, no. Are you okay? Don't die. Please, Lord, don't die. Oh my gosh, we get an anime scene for this?
Mr. Sholmes!
No!
Mr. Naruto.
No!
How bad is it? Never mind me, but there's much at stake. Behind that door.
Were you not even shot? I bet he's just scared. I bet he's not even shot.
Hurry!
Okay, I'm going. Oh. It's locked. Bust it down. Wait, there's a little looky glue? Ooh. Who's in there? Who is it? Is he dead? Oh, crap. No! Was he shot with his own gun? Gina? Oh, they're trying to frame Gina. They're gonna try to frame Gina? Oh, snap. To be continued. We're gonna keep playing. Gina wouldn't do that. She's a good girl. She may be a tsundere, but she's not a yandere. She's not yandere yet. Hopefully never, but you know. Bang! Ah! It'll be all right, Mr. Naruto.
Oh, it'll be all right, Mr. Naruto. After them, go!
Dun, 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 dun.
Behind that door, in the storeroom. Hurry!
This game gives you the stuff that makes you go, ooh, what's this? Oh, what's this? It's Gina? Gina, why? They put the gun in her hand and everything. From that moment, Wendy Bank's pawnbrokery became a crime scene. Everything that followed happened in a whirlwind of activity. The arrival of the police, the preliminary investigation of the scene, and the questioning. It was just before dawn before I was allowed back to my lodgings at 221B. 221B. Yeah, 221B, sorry. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Oh, hi, Iris. Oh, Iris. She's sad. No, baby girl. It's gonna be all right.
A telegram came, but all it said was, wait at home.
Oh, yes. We asked one of the policemen to have it sent. It was simply impossible to come back.
When I woke up, I was all alone. Hurley and Ginny were gone. Everyone was gone. What happened, Bruno?
Poor Iris. She's trembling. She's obviously trying very hard to not let herself get too worried. I'll explain everything that I know.
Something awful has happened, hasn't it?
Yes, I'm afraid so. Okay, let's talk. It's gonna be okay, don't cry. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Iris, but Mr. Windybank is dead.
Oh!
He was shot. We discovered it in the early hours of the morning.
Oh, yes, I had a feeling.
You did?
Well, I saw all those police carriages pulling up outside his shop, so I knew something must have happened there.
When we entered Windybanks in the small hours, we were disturbed by a gang of two thugs. They ran out onto the street and I chased after them, but they got away.
So it was one of them who shot old Mr. Windybank, I suppose?
I don't know, but that's not what the police believe at the moment.
Oh, why not?
They've arrested someone else as their prime suspect, you see. Gina.
Ginny? But why?
Well, the thing is...
No, Ginny wouldn't do something like that.
I know. None of us think she did it.
Then why have they arrested her?
I'm sorry. There was nothing I could do. Oh boy. Okay, let's talk about Sholmes now. She's just getting bad news today constantly. This poor little girl's gonna be sad for the rest of the night. So
where's Hurley then? Is he still there investigating the scene? He really ought to have some breakfast. It's not good for him to miss meals.
So about that, I don't want you to worry, Iris, but I have some news about Mr. Sholmes. He was taken to the hospital this morning.
What?
Well, when we entered Windybanks, a gun was fired and he took a bullet.
Hurley? He was shot? No!
It's all right. His life isn't in danger.
Really? Are you sure? Where is he? Which hospital?
He's at St. Sinners. They're attending to him there. St. Sinners? St. Sinners, really?
I must see him at once.
I'm sorry, Iris, but you can't.
Why not? That's not fair. I'm a family member. I should be allowed.
No, I mean, nobody can see him at the moment. He's not allowed any visitors. They're preparing to operate, you see.
To operate? Oh, poor Hurley.
No, injured Sholmes. How bad is it? You can tell me, Gabe. I can take it. It was the two thugs who were in Mr. Windybank's shop. They shot Mr. Sholmes when we disturbed them, you see. Hold on, I'm gonna sit up in my chair. There we go.
Oh.
It was pitch black inside the shop at the time. My mind went totally blank, I'm afraid. I just froze.
After them. Go! After that, I ran out into the street, but, well, they were long gone. I shouldn't have hesitated. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I let them get away.
I think that's a very good thing.
Sorry?
Well, if you'd seen which way they went and chased after them, you might have been shot as well, Bruno.
Oh. She's right. She's totally right.
On top of everything else, I couldn't bear that.
Oh, Iris.
Poor Iris. Oh, poor little baby.
Where's Susie, Bruno?
She's still at the police station.
Oh, why?
I expect she's still being questioned. The police said they wouldn't be finished for a while.
Why aren't you there then?
Well, I didn't get a good look at the criminals anyway, so they weren't questioning me for long. And Mrs. Sato stayed behind at the scene to tend to Mr. Sholmes, so they didn't get started until later.
Oh, I see.
Besides, one of us had to come back to be with Iris. I'm glad Inspector Gregson agreed to me leaving early.
You should have let me know and I would have come to the station.
Okay, let's talk about Gina now.
I don't understand why they arrested Guinea. It's not fair. What about the two thugs that were at the scene? Why aren't they the prime suspects? After all, they shot Hurley dead, didn't they?
No, I mean, Mr. Sholmes isn't dead, Iris.
This is all so horrible.
The thing is, Mr. Winniebank was found on the floor in the storeroom where he keeps all the deposited articles, and the storeroom door was locked from the inside.
I see.
Oh, we have another locked room case, huh? But he wasn't alone in there. Gina was found next to him on the floor as well.
Oh no!
And according to the detectives who investigated afterwards.
Don't tell me there was no one else in the room.
Yes, exactly. How did you know?
It's the only explanation.
Yes, the only explanation indeed.
What do you mean by that, Bruno? Well,
What can I say? I'm damned if I agree, damned if I don't. I bet they made the guy lock them in there, and then they shot him through the little window. I'm sorry, wrong voice. I'm afraid I need to go out again now, Iris. There's not much I can do at the moment, but I can at least try to find out Mr. Sholmes and how Mr. Sholmes and Gina are getting on.
I want to go too. Take me with you, Bruno.
Huh?
I can't stand just sitting around here waiting.
I'm not sure how I feel about taking a 10-year-old child to the scene of a murder, but I don't want to leave her all alone here either. Yay, babysitting! All right then, Iris. Perhaps you can help me?
Oh yes, I'd love to.
Gina's at the prison. Mr. Sholmes is probably in his hospital bed.
And don't forget we have to visit the crime scene. We need to conduct a thorough investigation.
She looks so cute with the goggles on. I can see you're ready for action. I imagine Iris would appreciate going to the hospital sooner rather than later. Well, let's get a move on then. Unless there's something in here I need to examine. Is there anything here? I want to see if there's anything here to examine. It's spring at last, and the weather is warmer now. But I love the smell of the fire and the steam rising. Okay, we've read this before.
Oh, how about some tea, Bruno?
Thanks, Iris, but I'm all right for now. Is this a thermos? Oh, that's so cute. Look at it. With the green tea Sasato-san makes from me from time to time, and Iris's unique herbal infusions, this place is paradise for a true tea lover.
If you're sure, you know I always have plenty whenever you're feeling thirsty.
Yay! What a good girl she is. Oh, hold on. Ah, the Daruma doll I brought with me from home, still with only one eye colored in. I said I'd color in the other. Yes, we already had this conversation before. Yes, okay.
That's cruel, only letting it have one eye.
Yes, but it's because I don't consider myself a good enough lawyer yet, you see. Once I become a fully fledged lawyer, Mrs. Sato will color in the other eye for me.
Well, in that case, why not color in the other eye now? And then every time you win a new case, give it an extra eye. You can never have too many eyes, you know.
Call me crazy, but I'd never considered that. She's like, why not just more eyes? Oh, sure, why not? We've only been here in London for about 2 months, but my desk is starting to... Okay, yep, we've read that before.
Hurley's desk is far worse, you know.
I'm sure if I try hard enough, I can make my desk as messy as Mr. Sholmes.
I wonder.
You don't think I can? Is that a challenge?
Well, it takes a certain genius to reach that level of disorder, you know.
Oh, so that's why my desk is messy in real life. Ah, I'm smart. The path to true mess is long and arduous, it seems. Okay, let's see here. Guys, I'm smart. That's why my desk is messy in real life. Yeah.
Oh, this looks like a telegram.
It is, but you mustn't open it. Not under any circumstances.
All right, I won't. Now then, let's see.
No, what did I just say? You mustn't open it.
Don't worry, I won't.
Wait, does she have see-through glasses?
With this special concoction I've developed, I'll be able to see through the envelope without opening it.
No, that's not allowed either.
Oh, but I'm sure it's something important.
Little geniuses sure can be mischievous. Hey, at least it's a 10-year-old you're having to take care of and not a toddler. Toddlers are exhausting. So this is the tea set that Mrs. Sato brought with her from Japan. Let's hope she hasn't noticed me slipping sugar and milk into my cup, which... Oh, yeah, we already did that. Okay.
Susie's lovely green tea has had quite an impact on Hurley, you know. He stopped putting milk and sugar in his coffee, even. And Hurley is normally bitterly opposed to bitterness.
Oh, that's interesting. I guess he really likes it then. Do you know I've never seen the inside of Mrs. Sato's room? I haven't so much as put my head around the door.
Oh, Susie often invites me up. It's so much fun.
Really? What's her room like?
I can't tell you that.
Oh.
A young maiden's private chamber is a place of bittersweet secrets, you know.
Where have I heard that one before? I suppose some things are the same the world over. Or she just heard it from Susato and she just repeated it. Because kids like to repeat things they hear. I think that's everything. Oh, wait, the aquarium. Yes, I want to know what she thinks about all the stuff in the room. We were rather lucky to find an old aquarium left behind near the prawns for the... Yeah. We've read that before.
Apparently, tanks like those were very popular in London before I was born.
Oh, you mean they're not anymore?
I think people discovered it was much too effort to clean them out and change the water all the time.
I can believe that. Prawns and anemones are fun for a while. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to see what Iris's little thoughts about everything was gonna be. Oh, I wonder if we're gonna have a shovel and spade conversation with her. That spade has been in here since we started renting the place.
Bruno, that's not a spade, that's a shovel.
You're a shoveler, are you? I had a feeling you'd pick me up on that.
Oh no, a pick is something else entirely.
Now I've dug myself into an even deeper hole. By the way, Iris and Susato are both right. It is a shovel, not a spade, because a spade has a little square bit at the end instead of round like that. Anyways, I investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of place. Oh, okay. All right, so then let's move. Let's move. A new location has been added. Okay, great. Let's go to the hospital first. Can I go to the hospital first? Yes, let's do that first. Sholmes, are you okay? Oh my gosh, I hope Sholmes is okay. I'm so worried. Oh, this place is falling apart. This is a hospital?
Hurley! Oh! He's not here.
No, that's strange. The nurse definitely said he was in bed by the window, didn't she?
Oh, I know what's probably happened. Hurley was being a big baby and the bullet wound wasn't that bad after all, and he's been sent home.
I'm not so sure about that. Baby or not. There's no question that it was a fairly serious injury from that Mr. Sholmes suffered.
Oh,
Hello, what will have we here? Oh, it's this guy again. This ward is off limits, no visitors, so whatever you doing in here, eh?
well, I'll have you know we're Hurley's next of kin.
Eh? Oh, well, begging your pardon then, ma'am, sir. A little lady and a curious Eastern gentleman. The great mystery solver is a mysterious family, eh? If that's how you see us, sure.
Where is he, Constable? Where's Hurley?
I believe he is currently in the operating theater, ma'am, undergoing an extensive operation.
Extensive?
It has been several hours since you went in.
Oh, dear. Is he going to be all right?
Well, it doesn't appear to be working, you see. The anesthetic, that is.
Oh,
I've heard a report that the gentleman claims he may have had a little too much to drink last night. Coffee, that is. Ha.
He's a caffeine-aholic like I am.
Anyway, I think it would be fair to assume that he won't be back here for several hours yet. I see. Thank you, Constable. Perhaps we should leave and come back later.
oh, poor Hurley.
Yes, poor Hurley indeed. Poor Sholmes. I hope he's okay. Ooh, trash can. Examine the trash can. Why can't I examine the trash can? Okay, fine. What else we got here? Oh, can we look at his little record? Can we look at his... Oh, I guess we're going to look at the bed instead of his records? Okay, fine. This must be Mr. Sholmes' bed.
Poor Hurley.
I know. It looks as stiff as a board, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't think that will bother him.
No?
I often find him asleep face down on the floor, completely dead to the world.
That sounds like him. I think I'd call the police if I discovered someone like that. Can I read his records? I want to see. Oh, maybe they don't want us violating OSHA on stream. We don't want to violate OSHA on stream, do we? There's a notice board on the wall here. Look, let's see. What does it say? Thought of the day. On seeing any vermin, calmly and discreetly inform matron.
Oh, yes, they have rats and mice in hospitals like this that love to feast on all the medicine. If you don't deal with them, there's nothing left to treat the patients.
Rats and mice? Oh, I see. This is a rather old building, I suppose.
But the doctors and nurses are all very good, I hear.
I certainly hope so, for Mr. Sholmes' sake. Rats and mice in a hospital? Oh my gosh, no thank you. I don't want to get the plague. Well, actually, the plague wasn't around in this time, but you know. Ugh. Let's see, what's this on the wall? Okay, can't examine that. Whoa, there's crutches. Was he shot in the leg? Oh, maybe he was shot in the leg. I wonder what these are. Do you have any idea, Iris?
Oh, haven't you ever seen crutches before?
I have.
Let me explain. They're for people with leg injuries to help them walk. You hold them under each arm, you see.
Ah, right. So, like, guys, when I was 8 years old, I double fractured my leg in a bike accident, and like I had to be on crutches for like 8 months, and I had to cast like the whole summer, and I was so mad because I wanted to swim, and my parents wouldn't let me go swimming. I was so mad, but I got very good at hopping around on one leg from that. But yes, I do recognize crutches when I see them, and I'm like, I hate those things. I do not have any good memories of crutches. I mean, I guess most people probably don't have good memories of having crutches, right? I thought they were weapons of some sort. I mean, you could use them as weapons if you're Jackie Chan. Sure, why not? Oh no, were you okay? I mean, I'm here, so yeah. No, my leg healed fine. Although sometimes when it's really cold outside, it hurts. Now that I'm getting older, sometimes when it's really cold outside, my leg hurts. It's weird. No, I'm fine. Yeah.
Why would there be weapons in a hospital?
I thought maybe a fighter had been injured in a battle contest and had been brought here with his weapons.
That's surprisingly plausible.
Oh no, poor Iris, poor Sholmes. Let's see. Is that it? Is that there nothing else for us to investigate in this room? Okay, I guess we'll move on to the prison then. We're gonna move on to the prison then. Off we go.
Poor Guinea, we have to help her.
That's what the little dialogue for her says. I had to use crutches back in 2019 to allow my knee to heal properly after a car accident. In late 2018, it didn't exactly work as intended. Yeah. Oh man, did your armpits hurt after a while? Like mine did? It was terrible. I got a lot of injuries when I was little, mostly because my parents weren't very good at watching me all the time. And also I was a very rowdy child, so. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm still rowdy. I'm just more lazy now. Hello, Gina. Wait, how do they let you have that in prison? Wait, stop, no, not yet, no, stop. No.
Oh, you still have the grenade launcher early and I made.
I wish she wouldn't point it at me all the time, though. Put that thing away! What is wrong with you? What are you here for? Wait, what are you here for?
Guinea.
I have a feeling it's because of us that you ended up in trouble. So we were thinking that we might be able to help you. Oh, well, you can't. Sorry. You are, get lost.
Don't be like that, Guinea. I know you didn't do it. You never shoot someone, I just know you wouldn't.
You think you know me? Pull the other one.
Oh,
You ain't got the first idea about the likes of me. I'm a thief. I pinch people's purses when they're walking down the street. That's how I get by. And if I saw me chance, I'd sneak into a pawn shop any day of the week. Just to see what I could lay me hands on. Get it? That's the kind of person I am. Oh, she's trying to push you away so you don't get into trouble with her. Aww. She's had it hard. I know people like her. They push people away so that people won't get mixed up in the trouble they're in. That's sad. Oh, you got some specialty crutches for tall people. Oh, that's right. You're really tall. Yeah, that's right. I forget Kim's a really tall lady. I broke my left arm in the ice skating accident when I was in middle school. I had to wear a cast for a while. Oof. Yeah, wearing cast sucks. Especially when it's itchy in there. Just to see what I can lay me hands on. Get it? That's the kind of person I am.
But Guinea.
I'll be in court tomorrow, they said. Some cop came by before and said he'd be a lawyer for me and the like. Said it was my right or something. But I told him get stuffed. I don't need no lawyer. I don't need no one. She could be staring at she couldn't be staring at me anymore, obviously, if she tried. She's saying, I want you to be my lawyer, aren't you?
Why are you being like this, Guinea?
It's because she's a tsundere. She can't help herself. She's been hurt by the world and told that she's bad, so she's thinking, I'm bad and no one needs to be around me because they'll just feel bad and they'll just have bad things happen to them. I know your type.
She's just an angry kitty and she needs the pets.
Winter, hi, welcome to stream. Oh, sorry, I accidentally napped. Hi. Oh no, that's perfectly fine. I hope you had a good nap. I hope you had a good nap, friendo. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. We're playing some great Ace Attorney Chronicles. So Gina's being framed for murder. Gina's being framed for murder now. She came to stay the night and have dinner with us. And then I don't know if she snuck into the pawn shop or what. But she had a feeling that there was something at the pawn shop. Long story short, she got in trouble and now she's framed for murder. Legal representation. Let's talk about your legal representation, ma'am.
I don't understand, Gina. Why did you send the public defender away? He wanted me to sign some papers, representing papers or something like that. It's all gonna be rigged anyway out of the whole trial. They'll pin it on me because I'm a kid, and that's what grown-ups always do.
Why do you think that?
Because that's how it's always been for me growing up in the little back slums, me whole life. If you do what the grown-ups tell you, it gets your mates dragged off by the coppers or worse. I've had it happen to me before and all, and I've been sold out and nearly snaffled in the back of it. You can't trust your own one, that's the point. As soon as you do, you're going to the grass, dead. Gina, listen. If you like, in tomorrow's trial, I could... Forget it.
Jeannie! Kitty! Don't you trust Runo?
Nah, I don't.
Aww.
Look, Look, I'll ask you nicely now. Just leave me alone.
I'm defending you whether you're naked or not, tsundere girl. What happened? Tell me.
Will you tell us what happened, Gina? At least? Last night at the pawnbrokers. There's nothing to tell. I figured he'd pay me, so I broke into the place and started going through the storeroom. But the old bloke walked in on me, and you know the rest.
Why are you lying? Why the heck you lying? Gina, why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop freaking lying!
But why, Jenny? Why would you do that?
Ain't it obvious? The place is full of stuff I could sell for a shilling or two. Diving ain't easy, you know.
Sorry, I'm messing the accent all up. Hold on.
Diving ain't easy.
Why is it southern now? Help me.
My nap was I woke up and I was like, what day is it?
That sounds like a good nap.
Diving ain't easy, you know. It's a lot of work, and half the time you don't even get nothing. Is that really why you broke into the place? What? Are you sure the true reason wasn't something else? Oh, give it a rest. What'd be the point anyway? Nothing I could say would make your blind a bit of difference.
Please tell us, Skinny. We believe you, whatever it is.
Believe me, don't be daft. You can't believe nothing. Everyone lies all the time. And you know what? When it comes to liars, I'm the biggest of the lot. I've told some unforgivable lies, I have.
But what do you mean by that? What unforgivable lies?
Why are you like this? Who hurt you? Let me hurt them.
What did you mean before, Gina, when you said you were the biggest liar of the lot? Why don't you tell us what these unforgivable lies you told are? Maybe we can help. Sorry. We're out of time. They gonna wanna question me now.
Skinny, please.
Oh yeah? I wanted to give you this. Something to remember me by.
Oh, it's a picture of a kitty. Oh, look at it, kitty.
A photographic print of a really adorable cat. Wait, this was on the shelf in the pawnbrokers. That was the photo. That was... Yeah. I found it on one of the pockets of these coats. Ain't no point in me having it.
I wonder what a little photograph like that was doing in a pocket of that overcoat.
Cute kitty. Anyway, don't bother coming again. Bye.
Oh, Guinea.
The white cat photograph has been entered into the court record. Wasn't this in the pawnbrokery? I feel like this was on the counter of the pawnbrokery at one point. I remember seeing a picture of a cat with a snowman behind him. Okay, well, I guess that's all she wants to talk about. Well, can we present the picture to you for more information first?
Let me try presenting it to her. Hold up. Gina, about this photograph. Oh, that? I just found it on the one of the pockets of this coat. That's all. Chuck it if you don't want it. So Mr. McGilda didn't give it to her? There's somewhat written on the back, I think. There is. Don't mean nothing to me, though. I don't read so well anyway, especially not that scroll. I really ought to examine the photograph more thoroughly, I think. Okay, let's examine it. Ooh. Kitty. Oh, let me move it. Oh, this is an adorable little cat. I think it looks a little like Wagahai. I always thought that cats like to curl up inside under the heated kotatsu blanket when it snowed. Maybe British cats are different. Of course British cats are different, silly Billy. Can I turn this around? Oh, there we go. Turn around. Ooh, what's that moniker down there? Interesting. Date deposited. Oh, what is this?
Look at the...
Oh, look. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me move to the middle. Oh, Iris's portrait is so cute here. Hold up. There we go. Okay, we're good. Okay. Look on the back of this print here. There's something written on it.
13th February, 9 p.m. Article deposited, 1 small box. Loan amount paid 10 shillings. Redemption deadline, 13th April, 9 p.m.
So this photographic print is a redemption ticket?
13th February? That could be significant. It was just 2 days before the murder on the omnibus, wasn't it?
A small box. That doesn't tell us much about it, does it?
Bruno, if Mr. McGilda still had the ticket, then presumably he never redeemed the article. So do you think the box might still be present somewhere in the shop?
Ah, yes. If it's something McGilda deposited, we need to investigate. The white cat photograph's information has been updated. Yay! Okay, cool. So we got the information updated on that. And can we talk to you about it anymore? No, we cannot. Okay, let me move back over to the side here. Oops, that's my monocle. I need that on, excuse me. There we go. Right down here. There we go. Okay. All right, so you won't talk to me anymore about any of that. Wait, can I present it to you again with the writing on the back? Let me try that real quick. Here, Gina, look at this. No, Ta. I wasn't saying you could have it. Oh, weren't ya? Well, when someone says I can have stuff, it makes me want it, see it? So you better hand it over now. No, I'm not giving it to you. She's like, I want it now. You said I could have it. I want it. Okay, let's move. Oh wait, no, actually, let me examine. Hold on. Oh, I can't examine here. Okay, that's fine. Should we go back to the hospital real quick? Let's see. Nope, nothing happened when we moved there. Okay, never mind. Let's go to Baker Street. Yes. Oh, looky, looky. There's a horse and a man drawing a carriage. Oh my gosh. There's still a Scotland Yard carriage outside of Winniebank's.
I never imagined we'd be investigating a case so close to home.
Poor Iris, she's very upset by all this. I'm sorry, I was there. I should have done more.
None of this is your fault, Bruno, so please don't apologize.
But
It's the criminals who are to blame for all this, so let's investigate and work out how to catch them, and then I'm gonna shoot them with my gun!
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, shoot him with a gun. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's see here. It's already been 2 months since we've been oh yeah, we already had this conversation. Okay. But I'm guessing we'll have new dialogue from Iris for this part. So let me click through that.
When Hurley comes back home, well, let's have a big party.
That's a great idea. I'm sure it won't be long. Mr. Sholmes is very tough.
Yes.
Yay! Yeah, we'll have a big old party, and Gina will be there, and she won't steal anything, hopefully, and it'll be great. Yeah, it'll be great. Okay, let's see here. let's go ahead and move into the pawnbrokery. Let's see here. In we go. I'm gonna sit up in my chair. Cute kitty. Yes, that was a cute kitty in the picture for sure. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, there's coppers everywhere. What's that smashing on the floor? What is that?
This is where it happened then, last night.
That's right. The two thugs I told you about were obviously ransacking the place looking for valuables.
But apart from the policeman in here, you wouldn't know anything had happened. There's no sign of a disturbance.
That's not true. There's something broken on the floor right there. No, you're right about that, actually.
In fact, if anyone, it's the police who seem to be the ones doing the ransacking.
I know what you mean. They're like a gang of organized criminals, all dressed in black.
Oi, I heard that.
Oh, it's Gregson. Hi, Gregson. Oh, Inspector, good morning.
I suppose I ought to thank you for your vigilance last night. We got to the scene before it was disturbed, at least. Shame you let the two rogues get away, mind.
Yes, I'm sorry about that.
I thought you assigned extra men to the beat around here, Gregsy. Now look what's happened. Hurley's been injured because they weren't enough police on duty.
Your ladyship! No one told me you were coming!
I expect you to take full responsibility for what happened to Hurley and see he has the very best medical care.
Of course, your ladyship. The very best doctors in the capital are tending to him as we speak.
Making dinners, but I will leave a lurk on. Thank you for lurking. Enjoy your dinner. What are you making for dinner? If you have time to tell me. If you don't have time to tell me, then feel free to go ahead and make your dinner. But yeah.
And I don't think it's Runa's fault that the rogues managed to get away, is it? Chasing criminals is the police's job.
Ooh, get him, Iris.
Absolutely, your ladyship. As you say, ma'am, as you say.
Oh, you look much better without the hat. The hat is covering up that nice head of hair you have.
The gent in black is totally blameless. Everyone's in agreement about that.
Would you believe it? He's like a completely different person with Iris. Talk about a personality change.
Oh, where are me manners? Are you thirsty, your ladyship? Perhaps you'd like some juice? Some nice refreshing fruit juice?
Oh, why? Are you thirsty, Gregsy? I'll have some of my special herbal tea with me if you'd like some. Oh, I have some of my special herbal tea with me if you'd like some.
Glug, 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 glug.
Oh, he's sipping that down fast.
Lovely. Ta very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship.
I don't even recognize him like this. Is ta like a slang for thank you in British speak? Hold on, let me hydrate here. Is ta like a thank you? Because I heard Gina say no ta, and this guy said ta too. He said ta very much. So is it like a thank you? Is it like slang for thank you? Or old slang for thank you? All my British viewers in the chat, let me know. Nesmi, if you're still paying attention. I don't even recognize him like this. Sorry for the weird noises for a second. I had to put some chapstick on. My puckers be dry. Okay, they're better now. Let's talk with you, mister. The investigation. Tell me about the investigation. So, how is the investigation going, Inspector?
Nothing to it, really. Very simple case, this. There's some very definitive evidence. We're just about to charge that diver we arrested last night, in fact.
Gina, you're going to charge her?
That's right. Should be able to bring her before the judge at the Bailey tomorrow.
Definitive evidence, you say? What is it? Come on, show me.
Oh, your ladyship, as much as I wish I could oblige you, I'm afraid. Uh-oh, she's serious now. Uh-oh.
Oh, I see. You've already captured the pair of thugs who broke in here last night, have you?
What the?
And you're going to put them on the stand as witnesses, are you?
How could you? How? How could you possibly know that?
I had a feeling, that's all.
Remind me to never try to keep a secret from Iris. So you've arrested the 2 men who shot Mr. Sholmes, have you?
Well, yes, they were rounded up pretty quickly by the lads on the beat.
Men is out here crushing his potatoes. I want those fries. They look good. I want to nom on them.
Well, yes, they were rounded up pretty quickly by the lads on the beat. And Miss Lestrade is being held at...
Oh, I'm sorry. And Miss Lestrade is being held at the prison?
She should be. That's assuming she has lifted the key from the jailer, of course.
Oh, she hasn't lifted the key. Excuse me. Those potatoes look good. I want some. Mr. Sholmes. Let's talk about Mr. Sholmes. Can you tell us anything about Mr. Sholmes? What's his condition?
Sorry, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Scotland Yard matters are strictly confidential.
Well, I know he's being operated on at St. Sinners. Why can't I see him? I'm family, you know.
I'm terribly sorry, your ladyship. It's the hospital's policy. No visiting at all.
Oh,
The bullet must have hit an artery in his midriff. He's lost a fair bit of blood.
Oh, his midriff? No, his tummy! No! He's not gonna be able to wear crop tops anymore!
oh no.
He didn't seem too bad in the first hour or so, but a hemorrhage like that is enough to make even the one and only Sholmes pipe down.
Mr. Sholmes is a human like the rest of us, you know.
Well, anyway, he's having emergency surgery right now. They've got to stop that bleeding.
But he will be all right, won't he? They'll be able to make him better?
Oh, of course, your ladyship. He'll be right as rain before you know it.
Really? How do you know?
How do I know? Because, of course, yes, because Mr. Sholmes is such a great detective, that's why.
We better pray the doctors have a better grasp of what's needed to make someone well again.
Oh dear, please don't die, Hurley.
I'll report to your ladyship the moment I hear he's out of the operating theater.
That's good. I'm glad you're gonna keep us up to date. That's good. I couldn't help but noticing, Inspector.
What? Out with it, sunshine.
Well, there seems to be a marked difference between the way you talk to me and Iris.
Watch the sauce, Sonny. I'm a copper and we don't go in for favoritism.
But he's right, you do treat us differently.
Well, it's 'cause of those Adventures of Sherlock Sholmes stories, that's why.
Oh.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Ryu. Oh.
I crop up in 'em, don't I, Inspector Tobias Gregson?
Oh, well, yes, because you're an acquaintance of Hurley's.
What did you write about the inspector, Iris?
I don't remember, really.
It was one of Sholmes' lines. Gregson is the smartest of the Scotland Yarders, is how he put it.
Oh, did I write that?
And you know what one line did for me, eh? The very next month my pay doubled. Doubled, I tell you.
Oh, that's amazing.
All because everyone at the yard reads them, and they read all the Sherlock Sholmes stories. They've even set up a fan club for me.
Of course, that explains everything. It was around that time that you became such a toady to me.
A toady? What's a toady?
Can you blame me? All it'd take is one bad word from you and Sholmes and could change his tune about me. Gregson, no. The great detective will say he's getting quite overrated these days. That what would happen to my salary if it came out in print, eh? The whole thing gives me the willies. I can't tell you how many nights of sleep I've lost with worrying about it.
Man, he doesn't even sound like he believes it. Yeah.
But that would never happen, Grexy.
Every month with the new Rants magazine comes out, my hands are trembling as I turn the pages.
Oh, how awful for you. Here, have some of my tea to settle your nerves.
Drink, 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 drink. Yeah.
Ah, lovely. Ta very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship.
Teetotal. Teetotal.
Oh yeah, there's something I was supposed to talk to you about actually, Mr. Naruto.
Yes, what is it?
I've got an important message for you. I clean forgot about it till now.
An important message? I wonder what it could be. Is it from Sasato? I bet it's from Sasato. Are you going to tell me what this important message is then, Inspector?
Yeah, it's about that young lady who's normally by your side, your assistant.
Here, Susie, is she all right?
She's at the state.
Oh, she's at the station, isn't she? Being questioned, I believe.
Nope, not anymore. She had to head off.
Head off? Where? Oh, she's probably going to that meeting she mentioned. That was in the telegram.
To Lord Strongheart's office, of course. He summoned her.
Ah, yes, of course. I'd forgotten about that. I hadn't.
One of the whipstocks took her there in a yard carriage after we finished questioning her. But she'd asked us to tell you she didn't have the fare for the return journey and to go and meet her there. She's got a nerve using Scotland Yard as a bloomin' messaging service.
I see. Well, thank you for passing that on, Inspector.
Why did Susie have to go to see the Lord Chief Justice?
She didn't tell me. But I'd better head over to the Lord Chief Justice's office to fetch her straight away. Yeah, we'll head there in a second. I want to examine this. I want to examine this thing on the floor that's been bothering me since we got here. What? I can't look at it? It's the thing. It's broken on the floor right here. I want to look at it. Whatever. Ugh. Maybe later.
All right, then, let's see what we can uncover.
What do you think you're doing, Sunshine? You can't touch anything in here.
Oh, but we were hoping to investigate.
This is a crime scene, for Pete's sake. No touching.
What's the problem, Grexy? Bruno's a lawyer. You know that.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry, your ladyship. Ever so sorry. The rules and regulations are a thorn in my side. Of course, if Mr. Naruto had been properly appointed by the accused, that'd be another matter.
The accused?
If you could show me some representation papers, I'd be only too happy to let you nose around.
So we gotta get her to say that we're representing her, huh?
Did you hear that, Bruno? You need Guinea to sign some representation papers.
It looks like presenting the detective here with the correct paperwork is the only way. I like the little dance he does where he's like, dee 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 dee. It's kind of cute. Let's see here. Let's talk to this one. This guy here. This officer has been staring intently at the wall since before we came in here.
Shh, keep it down.
Oh, sorry.
There's a major clue just here.
Really? Then we must tell Grexy at once.
But as soon as I report it, that'll be it. I'll be stuck here even longer.
Stuck here? What do you mean?
I haven't been home in 2 days already. I need another constable to relieve me and take over from me shift.
Ha, they really have a tough time, the British police.
That doesn't stop us investigating, though, does it?
No, I suppose not. I'm fairly sure it was the calendar he was peering at. Oh, it's all bloody and ripped up. Oh, crap. Look at it, guys. Over on the side there. Can you see it above my head? I'm fairly sure it was the calendar he was peering at. There's blood all over it. Is that a bullet lodged in there? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We're going to have to come back for that later. Okay, I guess we can't investigate this area until we have representation papers. Well, let's move on. We're gonna go to new location. Yay! We're gonna go visit the Lord Chief Justice office and meet Sasato.
Susie's waiting. We need to go and meet her.
Yep, we're going. we're going. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yes. No matter how many times I come here, I always get the same sense of oppressiveness somehow.
Do you think this place is oppressive? I think it's normal.
This would be normal for you, steampunk girl. How so?
I mean, look at that suit of armor over there. You can't take that seriously, can you?
Maybe it thinks the same about you. Ooh.
So everything is clear with regards to tomorrow's arrangements, I trust.
Yes, thank you very much.
I bet that's Sasato and... Yeah, I knew it! There they are, Sasato-san and Lord Strongheart.
I wonder what they're talking about. They both look very serious.
Very good. There is nothing further to discuss. You may return to your lodgings. No doubt you have much to do in preparation for your return to your homeland.
Wait, what? What do you mean return? Excuse me? Why are you sending her away? You can't send my assistant away. She's my assistant. Mine! No! No, I won't allow this. No! No! No, 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 no. Wait, what did he just say? Your return to your homeland? Sasato-san! Huh? Oh, Mr. Naruto. What was that all about? What are you sending away my woman for? I'll fight you! I'll bite him! I'll bite him! How dare you send her away? How dare he?
Ah, Mr. Naruto, thank you for coming to collect your colleague.
What's this all about? Why were you talking about Mrs. Sato's return to her homeland? And tomorrow?
Tomorrow? But what about Kitty's trial?
Huh? You mean... Oh, she's been formally charged now? Oh dear. Where are you going? You can't go anywhere without me. Who said you could go back to Japan? No, hey, look at me. We're not going unless we're going together. You stay here with me. No, no leaving. Mrs. Sato, what's this all about? Oh, please don't concern yourself, Mr. Naruto. Raid! Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome! Hi! My name is Pixie. I'm a Princess Raccoon VTuber. I'm also an artist, live 2D rigger, and I play games. A late customer, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in, Dracoff! Welcome in! What were you doing? How are you doing? How is everybody doing? Welcome in! How are you guys? Hi! Yes, everybody make sure to go follow Late Customer. They've rated this stream a couple times now, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I won't lie, you already looked after the beans, and you know that they're not all that well behaved, but still look after them. Oh, that's okay. I will look after the beans, and I won't bite them much. Yes, I will look after them. Don't worry. But yeah, feel free to go lie down, relax, and do whatever you need to do after your stream's been done. I know that's what I do after I raid somebody. I'm like, okay, I'm done. Bye. But welcome in, everybody. I hope you. Oh, and if any of you raiders need to go eat, drink, take your meds, or whatever, feel free to go ahead and do that too. I don't want to keep you from doing the things you need to do as well. Oh, I got it now. Oh, you got it now, Tasu? What do you got now, Tasu? I was like, Pixie, don't bite the beans. Bite the beans. Nom, nom, nom. Oh, please don't concern yourself, Mr. Naruto. I'm very concerned. We're playing, oh, by the way, welcome in, everybody. We're playing some great Ace Attorney Chronicles today. And right now we're trying to stop Mrs. Sasato here from going back to Japan. She's gonna leave me. How dare. It's only me going back to Japan. No leaving. Bad. No. Look at me. Look me in the eyes. You better not go. You better not go. I will be so sad. What did I just skip?
Your life here can continue just as it has.
No, that's not what I asked.
Huh?
What happened? Why are you leaving?
It's my father. He's fallen ill.
No, not Papa. No, not to Papa. No. Oh, hi, Dip. Hello, welcome in, Dip. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. No, not her father. Okay, I understand, baby girl. But you better come back when he's better, okay?
Oh no!
Professor Mikotoba? He seemed like such a nice dude, too. Not to Papa. No.
If I may,
Yes, sorry.
you must be the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruto, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
My name is Yujin Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University. We received an international telegram from the Empire of Japan informing us of the news.
10 days ago, father collapsed with a fever. The cause is apparently unknown.
I smell suspiciousness about that. But okay.
And it seems he grows weaker day by day.
I don't believe it.
As you are aware, the voyage from here to your country's capital, Tokyo, takes some 50 days. I thought it would be prudent to hasten Miss Sasato's departure as much as possible.
Right before a trial, Yeah, it's very, not suspicious of you. I still don't trust this dude. Yes, absolutely. Oh, Sasato.
I will leave London first thing tomorrow morning.
Baby, come back. I can't believe this is happening. Don't leave. I love you. Don't leave.
So Gina's been charged. She'll have to appear in court tomorrow?
Yes, she was formally charged a few hours ago, and the date of the trial has already been set for tomorrow.
No, not even 24 hours later?
Gina? The Lestrade girl and the murder of the Baker Street pawnbroker, yes. An all too transpicious case. The pickpocket was clearly disturbed mid-robbery and shot the man in a panic. No, the yard is overstretched as it is without wasting time on these open and shut cases.
It's not open and shut. Your butt is open and shut. Ooh, get up.
I'm not wasting time. It's not wasting time. Jenny would never do something like that.
Mr. Naruto?
Oh, yes, Lord Strongheart?
In defense of your fine services to date, I shall overlook this young girl's insolence. But I have no recollection of admitting a child into my office. Leave now.
Hey, she's a smart child. How dare you? He doesn't like Iris, I don't like him. He's permanently on the poop list.
Of course, Lord Strongheart.
Criminals will tell the most palpable lies in order to evade justice. The police can ill afford the time it takes to unravel all their untruths. Meanwhile, more crimes are being perpetrated. We have far more serious matters with which to contend.
I need her name. She's my thinking brainchild. Oh, I need her here. She's my thinking brainchild. Yes, Sasato. Yes, we need Sasato here for that. Oh, you mean Iris. Yes, we need Iris here because she's our thinking brainchild. Yes, that's the excuse. Yes, I agree. Serious matter. Didn't Gregson mention something like that yesterday?
Yes, Inspector Gregson made a similar remark yesterday.
It's no concern of yours, although I'm sure I need not remind you of that.
Serious matters? What's more serious than murder? I don't know, honestly.
3 minutes precisely until my next meeting. You must excuse me.
There's just one more thing, Lord Strongheart.
Which is...
It's Miss Lestrade's trial. I wonder if you might permit me to defend her?
A timely suggestion.
Sorry?
The girl currently has no representation.
But that's not fair. Yes, she may be a pickpocket, but she still deserves a fair trial.
Everyone deserves a fair trial. True.
Do not misunderstand me, young lady. The government provides for those too poor to afford representation with a public defender. The accused need only sign the relevant paperwork and a defense barrister will be assigned to the case. However, the young girl in question has refused that right.
Why would she do that?
A question you would do well to direct at Miss Lestrade. You'll find her at the local prison.
Yes, thank you. We're going to the prison. We're going back to the prison.
Now then, it's time I was leaving. Good day to you.
Good day, sir, I suppose.
What a day.
Gina charged with murder. Sasato-san about to leave.
Come, Mr. Naruto. Iris, we must make haste. But Susie... You're leaving for Japan tomorrow morning, aren't you? Don't you have packing and things to do? As Mr. Naruto's judicial assistant, my personal circumstances are of no consequence. My sole purpose remains to help you in whatever way I can.
Sasato! Thank you, Mrs. Sato. Oh, she's such a good girl. She's a keeper. You better put a ring on that finger, Ryu. You better put a ring on that one. That's a very pensive look.
I think we ought to visit Gina first. In any case, I should like to wish her well before I leave.
Oh, she's still going, but she's gonna help us before she goes. She's such a good girl.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go.
Yes. If I'm honest, this has been completely thrown me off. I'll just have to do what I can as a lawyer. Well, onwards we go. I'm pretty sure we'll just have to talk to Gina, and then after that, I'll be, Oh, actually, maybe I should end here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end here for the night, guys. I have some stuff I have to go to do before the store nearby closes. So we're gonna go do our thank yous real quick, and we're gonna find somebody for us to raid. Okay, guys? Let's go! Let's see here. Hold on. Let me get some music loaded up for the end credits. We'll run the end credits there, and we'll play some music here. And then, let's see here. Did I save? I think I did. Yeah, okay. Alrighty, guys. Thank you all so much for coming in tonight to watch me play some more great Ace Attorney. Thank you, Souls, for the bits. Thank you, Jimbo, Manarx, and Camelot for being my mods today. And thank you, Late Customer, for the raid. Let's find somebody for us to raid now. Who are we gonna raid? Who's streaming right now? I think a couple of my friends are streaming right now, and I'm trying to decide who I'm gonna raid real quick here. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, I knew it. Nessa is streaming. Yes, let's go raid Nessa. Let's go raid Nessa. Nessa is a good friend of mine. She has a very cute VTuber model. She's currently working on rigging a new model for herself. Not on stream right now. She's playing Near Replicant on stream, but we're gonna go ahead and raid. We're gonna go ahead and raid Nessa here. There we go. Bye, Pixel. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thanks for the stream. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and raid Nessa. When you get in there, make sure you use the raid message, which as always is Trash Panda Army Raid. And if you're a subscriber, you can copy and paste that second message there to use the raid emote. Whoops. Which looks like that. Yep. Cam put it in chat there. Guys, I'm going to be back on... Wait, what's today? Friday? Yeah, I'm going to be back on Monday. On Monday, I'm going to be doing a art request stream. We're going to be drawing some free emotes for people. And if you're subscribed, you get double chances for free emotes. So, you know, feel free to subscribe over the weekend if you want. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday. I hope you have a great weekend. Have fun in Nessa's stream and take care. Bye-bye.